Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I don't know if y'all can tell a difference, but I have upgraded my microphone, and I'm hoping that this resolves some of the microphone and audio quality issues that the audience was telling me I was dealing with. If it doesn't, that's okay. We'll stick with it. We'll go back to the way things were last time, because the sound quality, while not great, was manageable. And I think regardless, I'm going to try and get some insulation in here, some soundproofing, because I think a large portion of this is that there's going to be echo and reverb on the basis of my garage being a naturally echoey place. So unfortunately for today's stream, I don't have the ability to fix that, but in the near future I will. So that's where we're going with that. So please let me know. Good morning, CSY, my main man. Great to see you. Please let me know how the audio sounds, if it's better, if it's worse. I will show you guys. This is the new audio right there. So hopefully it's one of them Blue Yeti microphones. I cleaned it up real good. Well, hold on to that there. What we need now is followers, more than anything else. But I'll obviously take the subs whenever you think so. But please let me know how the mic sounds. Let me know how the audio sounds. And we're gonna get started, because today is poll day. It's 13 to start. Good morning, Nael. Good morning, CSY. Sounds a little staticky. Interesting. I was kind of figuring this was going to be a little bit better on that regard. If I talk a little closer to the mic, is this better or worse? Welcome, Jarn. Welcome. All right, we already got 6 people. Terrific. Yeah, let me know if it still does it sound staticky from here is the question. If I lean over really close, this is the new microphone. Just letting y'all know. So we're trying out some things with audio. Maybe it's because I have you on my phone. That could be it too. We're gonna figure it out. Anyway, we're also gonna continue. Turn the fan down one notch, it'd be a little bit easier to hear me. If this microphone sounds worse than it previously did, let me know, and I can, we can go back to the way things were, and I'll fuck around with it more later. I tried working on this last night after I'd come home from the tailgate at the USC game, and that whole shebang, which was fun. We'll get into talking about that. It's not me, it's background noise. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Welcome, PSI, welcome, Jarn. Awesome, all the regulars are here. Kick ass. Again, if y'all have any comments about audio today, audio quality, please say so, because we're testing out a new mic. New to us, anyway. Sounds okay to me. My hearing is going. Too much blasting Led Zeppelin and Meatloaf. The volume's way better. You were really quiet before. Excellent. Okay, well that sounds like an improvement. I get on board with Led Zeppelin, but I gotta be honest. I think Meatloaf sucks. Not a fan of Meatloaf. Actually, this morning I was getting pumped to come and do this stream with you guys to Turbo Lover by Judas Priest. And if you guys are on my Discord, link below, you would know that. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, let's talk about my week. First off, let me go ahead and just type in Discord. There we go. Sorry now. I don't like Meatloaf. Led Zeppelin kicks ass, but I don't know why. I think Meatloaf, and I'm a huge fan of cheesy prog rock acts. I like Peter Gabriel era Genesis. Meatloaf is a bit too cheesy even for me. Love Metallica. No, Metallica is prime workout music material. I think my go-tos for music, and again, if you guys have seen my Discord server, y'all have seen the playlist I put together. That's not a comprehensive one by any means, but my go-tos for working out are Metallica, Motorhead, Judas Priest, Van Halen, a lot of bands like that. A lot of that 80s hard rock, Ozzy Osbourne, stuff of that nature for me always seems to really get me pumping in the gym. Hardcore rap works too. If you guys like DMX, DMX is excellent for working out too. Eminem, a lot of the time. If you guys like Eminem, just as examples. That's 3 sets of 39 reps. Oh my gosh, CSY, you spoil me. Crap, I forgot to, hang on. I can fix that right now. Scenes, sources, follow alert. What if we were to do that? That's a bit too small. We'll go over here with them. We'll have to organize that a bit better later. Wait a minute, I've got it. Nah, I'll screw with that later. No, yeah, the best Genesis is from Peter Gabriel era. Fight me. 80s Genesis sucks compared to 70s Genesis. CSY, you do not dare talk about Miss Reveille like that now. Miss Reveille is my first lady. Easy there. Genesis reminds me of Top Gear, the show. Yeah, maybe a little bit. No, but seriously, if you guys have never listened to Selling England by the Pound, that will blow you away in terms of how much better a band Genesis was in the early 70s than they were in the 80s and the 90s. Do not speak ill of the first lady, Miss Reveille. I can tell you, you know what, I'm going to do another set. Then I'm going to tell you about all the traditions based around Reveille, so you guys understand just how important this dog is to my alma mater. Also, she's fucking beautiful. It's a gorgeous dog. That's 52 in 4 sets. Okay, so did I wash the shorts? Yes, you guys may notice I'm wearing the same shorts. Yesterday was laundry day, so they got cleaned. Actually, strictly speaking, Friday was laundry day. So yes, the shorts are clean. So you guys get double duty on these, which I'm sure no one is complaining about. If I know you guys, and I'm quite happy to say I do. But, all right, let me tell you all about Reveille the dog while I load up. In 1931, a couple of Texas A&M cadets were driving back on Highway 6 towards College Station from Navasota, when they noticed an injured dog on the road. They picked up the dog, brought it home with them, and were planning to get it to the veterinary school, which of course, by the time they had gotten home, it was late at night, had already closed. So instead of getting the dog that morning, Reveille blew because in those days, in the 1930s, Texas A&M was an all-male military cadet school. The dog began barking its head off, and that would be where the name Reveille comes from. Obviously, back then, dogs or pets of any kind were verboten for the cadets to have, but that dog Reveille charmed the drill sergeant and everyone so much that the entire student body wanted to keep her. That's the story of Reveille 1, who was our great mascot, who was a mutt, from 1931 to I believe 1944. Through the end of the Second World War, we took a break because we had more important priorities. And then beyond 1946 or 7, I believe, we had Reveille II and Reveille III and so on and so forth, and they were purebred rough collies. That's what we have now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the pull-up bar out. We're gonna do pull-ups and chin-ups. So there's a few other great traditions about Reveille, but let me do a set and then I'll explain them. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this. If you can't, tell me, okay? I think you should be able to, but we'll find out. I haven't done this right. One, two, three. All right, that's 16. I don't know if y'all were able to catch that or not. But Reveille is nowadays, and since Reveille II, has been a purebred rough collie. Typically come from a select group of breeders in the state of Texas. If Reveille decides to get on a cadet's bed, that cadet must forfeit his bed and sleep on the floor. Reveille is taken care of by Squadron E2 in the Corps of Cadets. Reveille is forced to attend class with her handlers, and if Reveille barks in class, the professor is forced to let the class out, because the old saying goes, if a professor cannot hold the attention of a dog, how is he supposed to hold the attention of 100 students? It's weird. I appreciate the compliments, but I'm definitely not. Next time, put us on the weight bench. Okay. Stand by. Let me do that. I'm trying to think about how to do this right. The trouble is I have to move the microphone too now. So let me put the mic on here. The laptop. No. Move the walking will come in a few months. So I think we'll put the gear over here for the next 3 sets and then we'll move it back. This is all very new and I'm trying to make it work with the microphone, so stand by. Hopefully the sound is coming in rather nicely. Gonna make some lasagna. Aww. I'm a sucker for lasagna. Now, the trouble is, gotta hit 12%, y'all. Still got, well, after yesterday, I probably ticked back closer to 15. To put it bluntly, this needs to come up a bit. To put it bluntly, no, it doesn't. That's good. I went tailgating yesterday, the South Carolina-Georgia game, and I'm going to talk all about that after this set. But you know, as tailgates go, you end up drinking beer, drinking whiskey, and eating barbecue. So I definitely did not diet correctly yesterday. Everyone has mistakes. Don't deliberately turn them into cheat days. You know, try to limit the damage where you can, but definitely not a good day for me diet-wise. The truth is, you know, tailgating days never are. It's just a function of how it goes. Although, for those of you who were there and who saw me at the tailgate, welcome. It's great to see new faces. We're now up to 291 followers. Oh, as an aside, hang on. CSY gifted 5 subs, and we are at 11 people, which means I am without a shirt. Oh, y'all gotta keep me accountable to that. Remember, the rule is at least 4 subs or $10 donut and 10 people, or 15 people, and the shirt comes off. Y'all have to keep me accountable to that. I can't always know. Next set. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's 18. I'll take that. And to keep too many mosquitoes from coming up and close the door. Now, I'll go ahead and set up the bent over rows while we're here. Alright. How's the audio from here? Is this the new short? They do. They do. I'm sure Knock can cook pretty well. Wouldn't be the first time Nog's come in here talking about making me food. These are the new shorts. I think quite a lot of you think they look good. I'm happy to hear it. Let's start with 145 on bent over rows. And I'll talk about briefly here the football game. So my roommate has very graciously given me season tickets to go and watch the Carolina Gamecocks with her. I don't really understand why. Oh, hello, do we have a new follower? What we got there? Hey, howdy. Thank you for, oh my gosh, that's a sub, Kaku4774. Thank you very much and welcome. Do I like the shorts? Yeah, actually, they're very comfortable. They're, I think, just cotton. They breathe really well, which is important, especially on the days where it gets more hot, more humid here. And look, whether or not I like them is ultimately secondary to whether or not you guys like them. What's more important at this point is getting the word out, building followers. Remember, 1,000 followers by the end of the year will play a game of truth or drink. As an aside, I could actually, would you guys be interested in maybe trying the car wash challenge again? We can get 30 followers in one day. I would do a car wash stream. Well, we'll see. That would require quite a few more than we have right now. Anyway, we went to the Gamecocks game. They do a pretty good job tailgating there in the great state of South Carolina. But I showed them a couple things that for some reason people don't know, other than A&M fans, nobody knows a great way to tailgate. So if you don't have enough people for your own tailgate, like you got 2, 3, or 4 people, you just don't have enough to create your own. Oh my gosh, we got a hype train coming and more subs. Thank you. What you do is you fill your backpack with liquor, and whoever's got a bigger tailgate that invites you over to come and hang out, they get free shots. It's a brilliant system, and it's based around, it's like that old Olympic parable from the Greek times about treating strangers with kindness. When you do that, you end up getting great rewards. There's an old Greek folklore tale about that. I think it was two messengers of Zeus or whatever that disguised themselves as poor travelers, and this elderly couple gave them hospitality, gave them food, gave them wine, and as a result got a form of immortality. Something like that. It was this very beautiful story, actually. But it's the same philosophy behind, the way I do tailgating. I think it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, all that beer, whiskey, barbecue, not so good for the belly. So, got to be balanced there. go. Oh my gosh, we got a hype train. Let's go. Chew, chew, baby. Y'all getting clap push-ups today. Y'all know what that means. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 15 people. Sweet. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are great. For all y'all that are new, thank you. Oh my gosh, 500 bits. Y'all are amazing. For all of you who are new, welcome to the stream. This is what we do. This stream, yeah, you can enjoy the view. This stream is more importantly about motivating you to be better, the best person you can be. It's about helping others. It's about getting up, kicking ass, taking names. I know all of you can do it. Go out, kick ass today. That's what I'm gonna try and do. A little hungover, but I'm managing. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Let's do some pull-ups. Literally 3 seconds outside, I killed a mosquito on my leg. All right, one more set of that. Let's see, that was, we did 12, 13, 14, 13. That's 52. And then we did 16, 78, 18, oh wait, 68, 18, 86. And that was 13, so we're at 99 and 7. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, I did turn sound alerts off. Just because I think some people were telling me they were a little bit obnoxious, so I turned them off. Thank you very much for the subs. I see bid donations, I see all that. You got a hype train going. Let's go. Oh, shoot. We're already a level 3 hype train? Holy moly. Y'all are the best. But yeah, no, yesterday was not ideal from a dietary perspective, but that doesn't mean we shall quit. In fact, y'all are pumping me up so much, I'm gonna add more weight. Let's go for 175. This is gonna be pretty tough for our bent over rows, so I may not do a full set of 10. I may try a set of 7, something like that. Y'all are motivating me this morning. Y'all are cracking that whip, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go. Fourth dimension. Hey, welcome. Got a new chat. What did I do yesterday? So I went to the tailgate in Columbia for the South Carolina-Georgia football game. I had a lot of fun. You know, when I go, it's because my roommate does tarot streams. I advertise for her, and as a benefit of that, usually it means I get lots of good barbecue and beer. So it's a good deal, but obviously would be better for the diet if I were to be a little bit more judicious in what I indulge in. It was a lot of fun. The game itself was pretty miserable. South Carolina got the brakes beaten off of them. Although then again, Georgia is by far and away the best team in the country right now. Meanwhile, my Fighting Texas Aggies got an ugly win over a ranked team, so it was over Miami. Oh my God, more subs. Level 4 fucking hype train. That is, I believe, 25 clap push-ups I owe y'all now. That's gonna be a lot of fun to do later. We'll get it done. It may take 2 sets, but I'll do the best I can. Max Johnson did okay. He didn't turn the ball over. He only got like 149 yards of passing, but it was enough. Our defense played lights out. Devon A-Chain did pretty well. So, you know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Let's do another set though. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ho! That's 175. That actually felt pretty good. I'm gonna stick with that. I got one more set of pull-ups, and then we'll move in. Oh my gosh, we got anonymous gifts too. Holy mother of hype. This is a massive hype train, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all are so amazing. Thank you. I believe that's 40 clap push-ups now. Holy mother of God. That is fan-fucking-tastic. To all the new people who are showing up, welcome. Welcome. We are going to kick ass today. We are going to show the world that everyone, you guys watching, we can do the best we can. We can get out there and make ourselves better. All it takes is the willpower. All it takes is the effort. And you all have it, just like I do. Well, let's do this. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ho! That'll do. All right, that's push-ups done for the day. I will do another couple sets of bent over rows. You guys are amazing. Nothing to stop us but ourselves. Let's be honest and realize that now. Absolutely freaking right, fourth dimension. Welcome. What does 247% mean? Is there a level 6? I don't think so. I think it just means y'all absolutely crushed the level 5 goal. So thank you. You guys are gonna get clap push-ups at the end. Y'all get handstand push-ups. I don't even give a shit. This is incredible. You guys are just an undying well of support. Kaku, thank you for the bits. This is a College Station 7-engine freight train right here of hype, and I love it. Absolutely fucking adore it. You guys are incredible. You guys treat me so well, and I'm telling you, all the contributions y'all have been making, you guys can see now. We have the new microphone. We have a new laptop, and pretty soon, the next step's gonna be new dumbbells in here. And better yet, we're gonna get some sound insulation. The audio quality is only going to get better, folks. I know it hasn't been the best in the past. The microphone should help. It's only going to get better and better from here. Just like you and me and everyone else is, because we're gonna work hard, we're gonna bust ass. Now let's get this. 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll do one more set of this. How was my work week? Work week was pretty frustrating, actually. A lot of training, a lot of bureaucracy. But, you know, that's the par for the course in the nuclear industry. Sometimes you just get weeks like that where you're going to deal with regulatory bullshit that you'd never expect. It's part of the job. God above, what a great hype train, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means the world. You guys, the gift subscribes. Oh, let's share this level 5 hype train emote. Share. There you go. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all get the emotes. Y'all get everything you want. Y'all freaking just the best. I cannot say thank you enough. Now, let's use this hype train to your advantage. Tell your friends, get more followers in here. Build this community. And if you guys like what you see, I do private streams for donations or for the top recruiters. So if y'all want to see more, keep that in mind. But this is about building a community, y'all. It's about kicking ass. Sound like a broken record, I know, but sometimes motivation's like that. I need water. Yeah, tailgate was good. It's just frustrating and all. Yo, what's up, TVDW? Shoot you indeed, bitches. Nah. Seriously though, I love this community a lot. You guys motivate me to be better. You guys motivate me to make the right dietary decisions. I definitely fucked up on that yesterday. But you guys are motivating me to get the hell back on the wagon and stay the hell on the wagon. I'm gonna do my best next Saturday to really keep myself under control when it comes to booze. And I'll be honest, I didn't go nuts with it. I probably had, between beer and whiskey, 8 drinks, which may sound like a lot, but I'm a big dude. Had a lot of barbecue. I think I had a burger, some sweet potato fries, some fruit, other odds and ends, a sausage or two, stuff like that. Then again, I also spent a lot of time, moving around yesterday and all that jazz. But the South Carolina game was definitely probably not one where the Gamecocks faithful would like to remember. Until the final minute, Georgia held them scoreless. So they got a garbage time tutty. I think the final score was 48-7, so not great for the Gamecocks. I'm not a fan of the Gamecocks, but hey, if y'all want to see, if y'all ever want to meet me IRL, most Saturdays I will probably be somewhere around Columbia, South Carolina. That is not where I live. I live somewhere else. And if y'all would like to send me things, let me know, because I have a P.O. box as well. So ask me for that. Also, for those of you who are new, I have a Discord server. Someone can use the !Discord command in chat to post the link, or just copy and paste the link yourselves. The Discord's very new, but it is slowly but surely gaining strength. That's a great place to be if you want to ask me questions off of hours. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go down weight. One more set there. Oh man, it's still running the alerts. That's how far behind the alerts are. That's how crazy that friggin' hype train was. Yep, thank you for the update in the P.O. box now. She has it right, or sorry, he has it right. I think I say that because when I think of Nana, I'm thinking of like Nana. You mentioned being a grandparent. I think of Nana, and I'm like, that's a grandma. I think that's where I'm making that mistake from, but sorry about that. All right, so we are now at 4 sets on bent over rows. I'm gonna do a fifth, but I also think it's high time I were to change the camera angle, because I think I know what y'all are looking for. And this angle's okay, but I know which one y'all really want. Oh yeah. I have trouble joining the Discord, can't do the verification. Well, the verification's for security reasons. So, I appreciate it now. Thanks for being forgiving on that one. But I think WikiHow will be able to help you there if you're looking for how to do a Discord verification. Yeah, it may take you a couple attempts. If not, someone try to add that person on Discord, invite them manually. That may work. Definitely want to keep it as accessible as I can. Alternatively, FedEx, DM me on Discord, and I'll help you. Week 3 of exercise. Hell yeah, Not L. Can we get a little love for Not L? Getting in shape and taking this as good motivation to improve himself, get in better shape. That's what this is all about, y'all. This is about proving to yourself that you can do better, proving to yourself that you can be the version of yourself that you want to be. There's no reason you can't do it. I can do it, you can do it, we all can do it. And I have a lot of respect for the people who are trying. Let me put on weights for shrugs. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it with a straight bar today. I always do it with a trap bar. think it'd be fun to do a straight bar for a change. Yeah, we'll do a straight bar next. That'll be, I could do that too with the plates existing on there. That'd be 245. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, that'll be fun. All right. Thank you guys so much for the support, it means a ton. Again, if you're new, welcome. Super thrilled to have you. Ask me anything, tell all your friends. We hit 1,000 followers. By the end of the year, we will play Truth or Drink, which I'm sure y'all will adore. Y'all can ask me absolutely anything then. I either have to tell y'all the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, or take a drink. So you can let your minds kind of run wild on that one. Yes, this is an 18 plus channel, so should that day come within the end of the year, y'all will be able to ask me 18 plus questions. That stream will be no holds barred. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to try a straight bar shrug today. I never do those. I'm going to put the trap bar back up. That also means I take off my belt. Oh my gosh. Hybrid audio. Hybrid audio. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. You guys kick ass. Thank you so much. Today is just absolutely bountiful with y'all's love and support, and it means the absolute world to me. You guys are kicking so much ass. You guys are, again, y'all are encouraging me to do better. This is too close. There we go. Forgot to take the clips off. I have trouble putting the weight on if the clips are still on. It's got to come up a bit, I think. Just a touch. All right, met you at the game yesterday. Told you I'd hit you with the Prime. Let's go! Let's go! All right. I knew someone was going to show up from the Carolina game. I mean, that was an ugly beatdown. But I sure had a lot of fun. Y'all Gamecocks and Bulldogs, pretty good at tailgating. Y'all still haven't figured out the secret sauce to a good Aggie tailgate, which is the people who don't have their own tailgate. They are, people who don't have their own tailgate, what they do is they fill their bags with whiskey, fill their bags with liquor, and they offer it to all the tailgaters who are nice enough to invite them over. So if you're kind to strangers, you get free shots. That's tradition at A&M. Y'all get to figure that out. But welcome. Huge thank you for showing up. I know it's early Sunday morning, and a lot of y'all who are college students don't like doing it. Unfortunately, this is not an air-conditioned garage, so I don't have much choice. But seriously, huge shout out. Thanks for showing up. You know, in the future, obviously against A&M, I'm going to be rooting for my beloved Aggies, but go Cox if you know, all else is held equal. Y'all are really courteous fan base. Well, I gotta say this same thing about the Bulldogs. Georgia Bulldogs, great fan base. And this will probably piss y'all off, but I've never had a bad experience with any Clemson Tigers fans. I think they like us because Clemson modeled their program after A&M and doesn't want to admit it. At least in the early days they did. 1, 2, 2. Shirt's in the way. Nobody wants that. Yeah, if I hit certain amounts, oh, all right, let's go, more subs. Oh. This is 245 pounds, I think. It's a little easy. I think I'm gonna throw 50 more pounds on. Really go heavy this time. I don't normally go for heavy shrugs, so why not? That'll be it was 235. So this will be 285. Respect the grind set, y'all. Yep, light. What'd you get? 4 more subs and I get a new emoji. Congratulations, CSY. Thank you very much, my man. Huge supporter. Always means the best. I'm gonna go ahead and write down what I've been doing in here so far. So that was 15. So pull-ups, 8, 15, 4x2, x2, x2, x2. And then row, we did 5 sets, 8 to 10 at 145 to 175. Now we're doing shrugs, 3x. We'll see how many we do. LT is gonna be pissed when he gets in. Yeah. CSY, do it differently. Nah, I need to get, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Can I VIP CSY? I think that's a command I can do. Yes, there we go. CSY, you're officially a VIP. You need to be a VIP. All right, this is 285 pounds, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, that's tough. Losing my grip a little bit. This is a good way to work grip strength. That's the other thing I love about pull days in particular. Bicep curls, shrugs, pull-ups, they will crush your grip strength and they will give you calluses out the ass. Look at them bad boys and lumpy boys. Morgan, okay, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I probably need to do that. It's actually pretty cool in here today. Also, how's the audio sound? I've moved the microphone around a bit, so I'm not quite sure how it sounds. It's too loud, too quiet. I know there's a little reverb. That will come and be improved. Shit. Maybe as early as next week. I think maybe I'll hop onto Amazon and pick up some foam. Oh, I just remembered. 52 in Denver right now. Dude, 52 is great weather. Why the complaints? 52 sounds pretty fucking good if you ask me. Let's do, what did I do front hand curls out last time? I did front hand curls at, well, that was in the gym. Or that was in the site gym. 75. And this would be, okay, so I need to add 10s. Okay. That's why you check to make sure you know what you're supposed to be putting on. 73 Fahrenheit in Tampa. Oof, gonna be a warm day for y'all. Hey, speaking of Tampa, the USF Bulls had a really good game. They didn't quite pull it off against Florida, but good showing nonetheless. Too cold for me causes shrinkage. I can understand that. Well, I mean, for what it's worth, I know Denver in particular, thanks to the influx of new California residents, has gotten extraordinarily expensive. Really, the entirety of the Front Range is. If you want affordable housing on the Front Range anymore, you have to go to Cheyenne. But South Carolina is incredibly inexpensive. If y'all know, if y'all are looking for work, there's plenty of work to be had here. In fact, a new house just about a block over from me went up for sale a couple days ago. 3 beds, 1,250 square feet, 1.5 baths,
Good sized carport on about another half acre, pretty similar to mine in terms of size. $119,000 asking. So you could probably get it for 110, 115. Just saying, the value proposition here is just, it cannot be beat. It is incredible. Just, keep that in your mind if y'all are looking for a new place to live. As a side note, PSI, you might find this interesting. PSI, how long have you been in Denver? If you don't mind me asking. Oh my gosh, you got 14 people in here, this kicks ass. Yeah, how long have you been in Denver? Because I got maybe an interesting 39 years. Okay, well then you've probably heard of Rocky Flats, haven't you? You ever heard of Rocky Flats? I bet you have. I know for a fact you must have. That needs to come up. Well, what was going on at Rocky Flats is intricate information I know rather well is all I can really say about that. You can piece together what you will out of that. But for all of its lumps, Rocky Flats got the job done for many, many decades. And I will say it's a very beautiful area now. It's a nature conservancy where a lot of people go and hike and enjoy. And there is no real risk of radiation at Rocky Flats anymore. As bad as things had gotten in the 1980s, cleanup efforts went really well. Well, weapons flame is one way of putting it. That's a bit broad, but yes, in a sense. All right, I'm gonna go for a crosshand grip on 285, 1 and then 2. So I'm gonna do 4 sets of this because I don't normally go for heavy shrug. But this is really good. This trains my grip strength for deadlift days, which I need to do. It's amazing how much easier a cross grip is to me relative to a conventional overhand grip. That's a kind of a problem because it means I can't conventionally deadlift as much. But yeah, what I do, again, I can't talk too much about what I do, but I know by the nature of my work quite a lot about Rocky and what went on there. So it's a pretty cool place if you ask me. Definitely, a checkered history for sure, but I think it's fascinating. Anywho, so it's the 3rd set of shrugs. We'll do 4th. Typically only do 3 sets of shrugs, but this is heavy. Noob Gamer 2699. Howdy, welcome. Don't believe I've seen you here for a while. Glad to have you. If you're new, it's super great to have you. Welcome to the show. Right now we're doing lifting, and then we'll do our normal Q&A afterwards. But it's been good, man. Got a new mic, got a new laptop, getting things going. Let's see, speaking of deadlifting, I was watching someone last night. One of the viewers said they were doing deadlifts and shat themselves. So yes, let me explain that. And this is very important. Always, especially if you do caffeine before you work out, because caffeine will make you shit. Everyone knows that. It's why a lot of people drink coffee for that. For the morning coffee poop. But never attempt to deadlift, especially don't attempt to deadlift heavy or squat heavy if you at all feel like you need to use the restroom. Just go. The results, as was indicated in chat, yes, they can be catastrophic. Thankfully, I actually don't know this one by personal experience. I've simply been warned by enough friends. So thankfully, that's not one I worry about. Okay, now let's not talk about prolapsing. That is a fucking nightmare right there. Whew, no thank you. All right, forehand curls. Second set of forehand curls. The internet's a scary place. I mean, look, there are certain risks to pushing your body to the absolute limit. You can suffer, a big blowout. It's do things with reasonable precautions and safety. I can promise you, on my stream, if I'm doing heavy deadlifts, I have to take like a 5-minute break. You guys know the reason why. All right? Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way. All right, this is 285. We're gonna go ahead and do another set of shrugs. I think that was my 4th set of shrugs. So did 2 hands cross grip, 1 overhand, and then 1 at 235. I'll do one more set of that. That'll be 5 sets of shrugs. Maybe I'll do 6. I don't know. I wish I was a bar right now. Welcome to PG Family Friendly Stream. Here we're talking about educational facts about proper lifting and fitness etiquette. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. I've mentioned it several times. There is a reason this channel is 18 plus, but you guys aren't going to see nudity. The goal of this is to be motivational, but, look, I know a lot of people come here for the meat show. A lot of people just want to see a guy who's in shape lift. And I respect that. That's okay. I don't judge why you're here. I'm just happy that you are here. I still give out really good advice, but here's the other thing, okay? And this is a little bit of a personal thing for me. Through high school and through college, I did not have a lot of self-esteem with, the way I looked, my body. I wasn't even here, or I wasn't even, out of shape or ugly or anything like that. I was a slightly weaker version of what I am now. But I'm finally getting comfortable with myself in a lot of aspects. And for that, this allows me to to breathe, to flex a little bit. You know what? I've been lifting for 14 fucking years of my life, and I like to be able to show off all of the rewards of my labor. So, fucking sue me. That's not why I do this. The main reason I do this is, again, to motivate people to be better themselves. But, yeah, you know what? I am flexing a little bit. I put in way too much work not to. So, I get that perhaps this is a bit more risque than some lifters. It's a lot less risque than many others. So, if you don't like what I do, you can send me a politely worded message on Discord or something of that nature, and I'll try and address your concerns to the best that I can. Oh, okay, it's all right. No, you didn't touch on a sore spot. It's just, I like to explain myself, but that's the other thing. Like, I like giving you all the personal background of my story and my successes, my triumphs, and my struggles, because I think it makes me human. It makes me accessible, It makes me someone y'all can relate to. No, don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, it's a fine line, and that's the other thing. I've only been doing these lifting streams for a handful of months. Previously, I used to play games and such on my older streams. You can go back and find clips of that. But this lifting stream, it's still all very new to me as well. So I'm still trying to figure out where it goes. Oh, absolutely, fist bump. There you go. Now, but I'm glad, honestly, I'm actually glad you brought that up, because it brings me to a little bit of an important point. Ultimately,
the physique, the meat show, it is sort of a means to an end. That end is giving you guys motivation and proper advice to become the best version of yourselves that you can be. If I have to use the way I look as a lure to help people become better with themselves, I will do it 100 times out of 100 because I think that's important to show you guys that you guys can, I'm just an ordinary dude. Really, I am. Okay? I have some eccentricities, of course. I'm making my own wine, which I will then distill into moonshine, and I'll show you guys that later because I'm sure y'all enjoy it. But it's about showing y'all that, I'm natty. I don't do steroids. I don't, other than protein powder and a little creatine monohydrate, things you can buy for dirt cheap from GNC or Amazon. I don't do supplements. I just eat right, and I put a lot of effort into working out. And there's no reason y'all can't see major successes the way I have if you bust ass. That's what this is about. It's about motivating y'all to become what you really want to be. Stop treating your future self like crap, and bust your present self's ass to make your future self look like this. There's no reason y'all can't do it too. I have faith in y'all that y'all can do that. I believe in y'all because someone's got to, but y'all have to believe in yourselves too. Are you gonna believe in yourselves? Y'all gonna do great today? Or y'all gonna try the same old thing and expect different results? Because that's the definition of insanity. 1, 2, 3. Now losing grip. I'm gonna go down to 235 again. That'll be actually 6 sets of shrugs. Normally I do vertical flies with my traps, but I think we're gonna just do shrugs today. Just because it feels good. I don't typically do heavy barbell shrugs. This is something different. We've done 3 sets of forehand curls. We're gonna write that down. Might need chalk. Yeah, honestly, I do probably need chalk. I just got lured. Gray zone, a little bit, yeah. I suppose so. But that's not the worst thing. I mean, look, the meat show's free. You get to enjoy this no matter what. And the best part is, I am getting better myself. I am dieting. I am on a cut cycle. Obviously, yesterday was a slip-up. But I'm going to try and have true blue six-pack by November, by Thanksgiving. So, motivation works both ways. It absolutely does. The motivation works both ways, 100%. That wasn't 6 plates. That was 285 pounds. It just looks like that because the bumper plates are thick. They're Olympic-style bumper plates. As for steroids, I am not a fan. I don't judge people that use steroids, but I think there is a risk. Yeah, 6-pack, 12% body fat by Thanksgiving. Right now we're between 14 and 15. But I think there's a risk to using chemicals that your body doesn't naturally produce. I know there are risks to shrinkage down in this area if you utilize steroids too much. I don't know all the details, but the truth is, look, you don't need steroids to get in decent shape. Unless you're bodybuilding like professionally and you're making money off of doing that, like that is your career, don't stress about that. That's not, oh my gosh, CSY, you wonderful man, thank you. But I personally think steroids are useless unless you're already putting in the work. And if you're already putting in the work, you're gonna look like this. So try harder first before you resort to chemicals. Try pre-workout if you like it. I typically don't. I'll do a little caffeine in the mornings right before I work out, but I don't do caffeine on work days because that keeps my tolerance low, which means I need very little caffeine to get going and get talking, as you guys can tell. I have taken a little caffeine this morning. It's not a large amount. It's only 200 milligrams, which may seem like a lot, but remember, I'm a big guy. Let's see, we're gonna do curls next.
So I generally don't support steroids. I don't judge the people who use them, but it's not what I would do. But yeah, Gray Zone, welcome. Good to have you. Okay, so it's a personal preference. If you're going extraordinarily heavy, like you're going for Olympic level lifting, they're gonna care about what grip you use. So for bicep curls, you can do either, conventional underhand grip, or you can do forehand curls. I was doing forehand curls earlier. Deadlift, shrugs, anything like that with a straight bar is much the same thing. Conventional deadlift, you use an overhand grip. Same with sumo deadlift or Romanian deadlift. However, some people like an alternating grip. In other words, either your left hand is forward like this and your right hand's under, or your left hand's under and your right hand's over. If you do alternating grip, try to switch hands every so often, so that way you keep a balance, because otherwise you may start relying on one bicep more than the other, or one part of your upper body more than the other. So, oh my gosh, CSY, you spoil me so much. Thank you. You really are the man. I cannot thank you enough for that. So, how tall am I? I am 6'3". Although after a really hard day of heavy squats, sometimes I'm 6'2". But yeah, no. So that's what the different grips are. I'll put it this way. Again, unless you are at an Olympic level or you're doing this professionally, I don't see a problem in using alternating grips, so long as you flip your hands every so often, so that way you don't over rely on your dominant arms or your dominant arm over your weaker arm. So that's sort of the way I put it. All right, next set. Yeah, CSY is the absolute fucking god of this server, or this channel. He is just amazing. The main man from down under. Nah, I didn't like that last rep. It's better. All right, we're gonna do another set of shrugs. But no, good questions, y'all. I love to have those. So let's just see real quick. The Magic Hobo, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Seeing that. Eric RDZD, thank you very much. New Gamer, hey, I'm glad you were here. Great to see you again. Thank you. I'm going to continue grinding. I'm going to continue getting better. The goal, again, is 12% body fat, which is near as makes no difference, is a six-pack by mid to late November. And if that seems like a really long time, yeah, cutting fat takes time and effort, and you're gonna be hungry, but you gotta power through. You gotta have willpower. Let me check one other thing real quick, because if we get a certain amount of followers, okay, so we've gotten 3 new followers so far today. I will say, if we get 30 followers, I might do an impromptu car wash stream after this in these shorts. So, do tell your friends. But 294 followers, keep rising. I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. How's the audio quality, by the way? Is the audio quality better or worse than previous streams? I'd love to know. It makes a big difference. Because again, I've got a new mic and I want to make sure I've got it set up correctly. Oh, we got a new, looks like someone saying something new in chat. Let me do a set and then I'll talk about that. Here we go. Ooh. I just popped my ankle. Ouchie. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Whoop! Alright, so that's our 6th set of shrugs. We're done there. Another set of curls. We've been going for just over an hour now. So what do we get for 30 subscribers in one day? Want to bite your biceps? Yes, sir. Nice and strong. Going to do some more curls next, so stick around. Tell your friends. I need to figure out some kind of reward for the amount of subscriptions y'all are giving me. I don't quite know what that is yet, so y'all brainstorm a little bit and tell me, tell me maybe if you've got some ideas. So let me go ahead and write this down. So the 6 set of shrugs, varying from sets of 10 to 15, varying from 235 to 285 pounds. We did 4 hand curls, 3 sets, 10 reps, that's 75. So that means we're at 7 sets of biceps, 9 sets of back, and 6 sets of traps. So we're actually close to the end. We're gonna get dumbbells next. That's gonna be the big one. Aw, I am the Lord. Well, see, that's why I will say, you have earned any number of private streams you want many times over. So, all you have to do is just hit my DMs for that. Yeah, so that'll be our 3rd set of curls. So that's 3. No, we'll do 4 sets of curls. We'll do 4 sets of curls because that'll be 4, 7, 11, and then we'll do 1 set of concentration curls. 4 sets of 10. Yeah, we'll do a burn curl set next. That'll be fun. This is 15, 35, 55, 75, 85, 90. All right, and then we'll have 3 sets of back left. Awesome, wonderful. Let me get a little water. But please, thank you guys so much for sharing the love, telling, oh my gosh, 29 people? Guys, you guys are gonna get clap push-ups. I'm gonna get some jump ropes. I know y'all appreciate that. Let me do 1 more set of bicep curls. We'll get some jump ropes on. I know y'all are gonna love that. Who wants to see me do some jump rope? I know y'all like the jumping jacks. The jump rope's the same fucking thing. Let me get this up actually a little more. You know what? I keep showing y'all my right. I need to show y'all my left too. Come on. Come on. If y'all like this, I have a Discord. I'll put it in the chat below. Actually, I said jumping rope, not jumping jacks, but close enough. Sure y'all won't mind. Here, put y'all about there, I think. Let me check one more thing. All right. All right. Yes. Let's go ahead and do one more. Not really great lighting. I don't like that. Let me try. Let's see how we go here. Yeah, that'll work. Let's move back. Rack. That's it. I'm a host. Thank you, Gray. Much obliged, man. Thank you for the host. Love having people host. I'll check out your stream after the broadcast. See if maybe can't hook you up a follow or something. So let's move down weight. We're gonna move to 60 pounds on the curling bar, and we're gonna do an absolute max out burnout set. In the Discord, yeah. If you go to the fitness and diet section, I believe I posted my progress pictures in there. Feel free to post your own. And under no fucking circumstances is anyone to do negative judgment in there. The fitness and diet channel in my Discord is a place for motivation and positivity. So if you want to be fucking toxic, get out. There are places for that. My Discord server, it'd be like, I'll put it this way. Coming into my Discord server on that fitness channel and being demotivational and toxic to people would be a bit like coming into my house and taking a shit just in the middle of my floor. I'd be pretty pissed off and I'd want to kick you out. So don't do that. Be positive. Be good, motivational friends to others. Yeah, it's under Ask VBAS. You need to have the fitness roll on if you go to the Roll Select channel. I think we had a new person say something earlier. I think I missed it. Almighty Bands. Yep, that's okay. That was you. Never mind. But yeah, what do we get for? Okay, yeah, there we go. I got no deadlifts in the living room. Funny, y'all. That's pretty funny actually. I gotta de-rack this. And I'll tell you something. The mosquitoes are starting to get a little bit less aggressive here. I think because it's getting colder out, they're not quite as active. And when I say colder, I really do mean relatively here, because, well, I'll put it this way. If you're gonna shit on my floor, you better be ready to pay for it. But as far as mosquitoes are concerned, it's getting colder relatively here. You know, the lows in the morning are now in the 60s as opposed to in the 70s. It makes a huge difference, because that means, you know, it's 9:15 here now. It means instead of it being 85 out, it's 75 out, which it just makes the biggest difference in the whole wide world. All right, so y'all ready for a burnout set here? For those of you who like music to go along with this, today's song, I think, for hyping is going to be Turbo Lover by Judas Priest. So if y'all want to turn that on and rock out with me, go for it. I can't turn it on, obviously, because I get DMCA'd. But, yeah. All right, so little tip for burnout sets. What we're going to do, okay, we're going to start with halves. So that's up to about parallel and then back down. Do the opposite half, so parallel to crunch, right? So like this. And then we'll finish with full. All right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoop! Halves. 2, 3. You'd be amazed at how well this works. Muscles you wouldn't think about. I don't know why this is effective, but it is. 10. Other half. 1, 2. Oh, these always suck. Come on! Full. Come on. Don't give up. Let's go. Let's go. Can you hear a bird chirping? Yeah. It's fall. Birds are starting to migrate back down south, just a little bit. I think the official first day of fall is in 3 days, something like that. So we work it out. Hell yeah. All right, so this is the end of our curling bar sets for the day. So we're going to unrack. Back. And these weights back. Curling bar will come up. Put it in here. We're going to record our sets and move on to the final exercise. No, final 2 exercises. Excuse me. you for mentioning the bird. No. It's part of the nice thing about having my window open, a fan, is that, yeah, you'll hear the outside. All right, so that was 10 to technically 30 reps, 60 to 90. So we've done 4, 7, 11 biceps, 4, 9 back, and 6 traps. So we have 1 set of biceps, 3 sets of back to go. So we'll do 1 set of concentration curls, and can't wait to have dumbbells for those. And we'll do 3 sets of pulls. Although I'm going to try something slightly different for those. I'm going to try a seal pull. We're going to see how that goes. Yeah. Excuse me. But for that, I believe I'm going to need to move y'all down so I can use the bench. So we're going to come down here. Just gonna lay y'all like that. Alright. Now weight has to come off here. Oh, let me get the microphone off of there. My bad. There we go. Put you there. Do I have a cowboy hat? I used to have this really nice straw hat, but it disintegrated one day in Lake Tawakoni. That's in Texas. And now I have a bogan hat instead. If you like, I'll wear that when we're done here. Actually, with these shorts and a bogan hat and my mustache, I could probably do a fairly decent Saxton Hale impression. Let's see how 135 feels, or 125 feels. I've never done seal rows, but I saw this as an interesting exercise to try. Might be too heavy, but we'll find out. Whoa. Here we are. So, seal rows require laying down, like so. So the trouble is, this is too low. I'm not up high enough. That's good, I can actually feel it in my lats. I think I need to get a little bit further forward. Good morning. Trying seal rows for a new one. Gibby, it's always good to see you. You're a good regular. Love having you here. Welcome. That's too heavy. At least, nah, hang on. Just gotta try a little bit lower. Yeah, that's too heavy. That's okay. We'll finish that one off with some pulls, because it was kind of a half set. This is, a little experimentation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll try that again, but we're going to use lighter weight. Back and shoulders. No, this is, okay, so my splits are push, pull, and leg. So today is a pull day, which is my back, my biceps, my traps. That is, all the muscles you typically pull with. Then push days are my triceps. Sorry, I need to face the mic when I fucking talk. My triceps, my shoulders, and my chest. So triceps, shoulders, and chest is push, and then legs is, well, legs. I think, hopefully I don't need to explain leg day to y'all. Heck, how's the body fat percentage count going? Mid to high 14s right now, so we're below 15, but we have work to do. Yesterday was not ideal. Yesterday, went tailgating and a little bit too much barbecue, a little bit too much beer, so I'm a bit soft this morning. That's how I looked in the mirror. I do take progress pics. New mic picks you up even when you're facing the wall. Hell yeah. Okay, so it sounds like the mic is helping with the audio. That's terrific. You know, it's going to get better. Thanks to y'all's generosity, I'm going to get insulation, sound deadening for the garage, so the echo will be much reduced. That's going to be the goal, because I do want the audio in here to be really good. That's the whole point. And to be honest, I don't see why I can't bring y'all forward a bit. Hey, is that a follow? Do we have a new follower? Yes. Yes, please. Do we have a new follower? I think I saw a follower right there. I missed who it was. Oh my goodness, 32 people. Welcome, everyone. Glad you could make it. 32 people, you are going to get some handstand push-ups and a whole lot more. And remember, y'all, 30 new followers, okay? 30 new followers, and I will do a impromptu car wash stream. If you want to see me wash my car in these shorts, I will do it at 30 followers, so keep that in mind. I'm sure that's a good incentive. Maybe some foam panels on the wall. Yeah, no, that's the plan. I'm going to do that next. I'm going to order those today, actually, I think. Y'all are certainly giving me the incentive, too. All right, so these are seal rows, and I learned about these studying working out last night. The idea is you lay down on the bench and you row upwards. I think I'm probably going to try, I wish it was higher off. Maybe there's a way I can do that. I know, I could put the bench on 2 plates. That would do it. I may try that in the future. I've got an idea for this. I like these seal rows, but I've got, I think, a way to improve them. In the meantime, let me superset it with poles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. What if, this is thinking like an engineer, I were to take my bench and lift it up on plate, or better yet, 2 plates, a row like that. Slide 2 plates. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with some gas, y'all. That's much better. All right. Let's try one more here. This will be our last set on back. Oh. This should do a little bit better because I'm a lot further off the ground now. So if I put 2 plates here, we'll see how this goes. No, I miss joining the stream more often. Unfortunately, the hours are what they are. The longer this goes, though, and the more people show up, the more incentivized I am to really try and make myself stream more. And as the temperatures get cooler here, I'll be able to do at different hours and more days of the week. Here we go. CSY. Oh yeah. 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. I like that. Quite a lot. Hey, is that Big Red Fro? What it do? Welcome. All right. I miss joining the stream more often. Yeah, I know it's not easy. Is it true the class can be dismissed if it's a she? It's Miss Reveille, and yes, it is absolutely true. The old saying goes, if the professor cannot hold the interest of a dog, how can the professor be expected to hold the interest of students? Miss Reveille is the first lady of Aggieland, and she's the closest thing. I'll put it to you this way. She's like the closest thing I have in my life to a Queen Elizabeth II type figure. Yeah, we basically worship her. But to be fair, they're really a pretty dog. And rough collies are extremely intelligent dogs too. Some may say she's the most intelligent student on campus. I will, for those of you who are not particularly fans of Texas A&M, you can insert your dumb Aggie jokes right here. That's okay. I expect them. We've been in the barrel this week for a lot of good reasons. Internal subterfuge with our football program, losing to Appalachian State last week, which, oh man, that got me pissed off. But suffice it to say, you know, look, you have to have a little bit of a thicker skin if you want to be an A&M fan. The only thing that really pisses me off when people do are, if you make bonfire jokes, you're fucking tasteless. And if you want to joke about A&M's history of military service, that's also pretty trashy. You know, A&M has had 8 Medal of Honor students, I believe. Well, okay, 7, and then the 8th was someone who earned their Medal of Honor and then chose A&M. So as far as I'm concerned, they're Aggies. But A&M's military service record is very good. Yes, there's snow in Texas. Yeah, if you go to the Trans-Pecos, you might occasionally see snow in the mountains. And if you go up to the Panhandle, like around Amarillo, you might see some there. All right, this is the last set of today. We are going to, I believe, head inside, we'll get our protein. No, y'all need clap push-ups, yes. Snow draws in Cristobal. That's quite, wow. Yeah, Cristobal, that's very far south for snow to hit Texas, but Cristobal's a good town. This is out west. And a slew of NFL greats have played at A&M, that's correct. Y'all may know Mike Evans, probably one of the greatest receivers of the modern era. He's a fighting Texas Aggie. The less said about Johnny Manziel, the better, but Ryan Tannehill, you know, not the best quarterback ever, but probably not the worst either. Aggie. Dante Hall, the human joystick, he was an Aggie. A lot of good offensive and defensive linemen. Y'all probably know who Myles Garrett is, as an example. DeMarvin Leal, the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's several. There are several really good Aggies currently playing and that have played in the National Football League. Oh, of course, Von Miller. Everyone loves Von Miller. Dude's a friggin' beast. And here's what I really like about Von Miller. The dude, human joystick. That's what they used to call Dante Hall. Dante Hall was one of the best kick returners of all time. The dude he had agility like no one else did. But Von Miller, here's the best part about Von Miller. In his free time, when he's not playing football in the offseason, he's a chicken farmer. Now, how Texas A&M is that? That is an Aggie right there. No, I love Von Miller, man. We need more Von Millers and less Johnny Footballs. I'll tell it to you that way. Von Miller's a great dude. All right, this is 10. This will be the last set. No more hand side. Oh, we'll do more jumping jacks too, or jump rope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd rather forget Johnny Manziel. Look, Johnny Manziel, I respect what he did for the university, and for that he will always be beloved in College Station. He was the exact opposite of what an Aggie should be. He was He was a party boy, and he was born and raised wealthy. He wasn't raised right. Again, I'm very grateful for what he did for the university in terms of putting our football program back on the map in a way we hadn't been since the 90s, but it's very hard for me to say that, I mean, he had character issues. He's not what I think a good Aggie should be. And maybe my opinion doesn't matter because I'm just some rando who's class of 17, but I want my football players to represent the values that I learned and that I hold from the university. And to be honest, sometimes the university doesn't even hold up to those values themselves, so I can't even judge that harshly. But you know, it's just like lifting here. If I can do it, y'all can do it. If I can try and be the best person I can be, so can y'all. It's about making the right decisions and providing a good example for others to follow. Being a leader isn't easy, but it's far more rewarding than you'd expect. So let's do some clap push-up. Oh, that is too high. Like Austin, Dallas is okay. Oh, Johnny Jolly. Houston is a shithole. Houston, I don't like Houston, but I have a lot of great friends from Houston, and in terms of economic mobility, you will not find a better city in the world than Houston, Texas. If you want to make money and make a name for yourself in your career, Houston is a fantastic city to do it in. I don't like the weather. It's very polluted, and whoever designed the city, I don't know what their idea was. It was basically, hey, Los Angeles has tons of cars and traffic. Why don't we copy and paste that model because lol. So I don't care for that about Houston, but I respect some of the great industries that exist there. And that's not just oil and gas. Houston has a world-class medical industry, space industry. I mean, Johnson Space Center is just outside of Houston. It's in Clear Lake. You've got the shipping industry, in Galveston. You've got seafood. You've got all sorts of stuff. And Houston is an extremely diverse town, too. It's got lots of really great immigrants, and as a result, some of the best food in the country. Would I want to live there? Fuck no. Would I want to? If I had to pick a big city in Texas to live in, San Antonio is number one. Assuming you don't count College Station as a big city, because that would obviously be my first choice. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 22. Whew. We'll do a few more. We'll do a second set inside. Now, there is a lot to joke on Houston about. I won't deny that, but there's a lot to really like about Houston. Igor is BT. Welcome. Holy crap, 35 people, y'all. This is incredible. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I'm honored to have you. I'm very thrilled about it. Oh yeah, don't forget about Houston hip hop. Yes. If you guys want to tell your friends, show up, follow. That follow button is it's one click. That means the world to guys like me. If we hit 1,000 followers by the end of the year, I will play a truth or drink stream where you can ask me anything. I either have to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, or I gotta take a drink. So that'll be a lot of fun. But 35 viewers, I think, we're smashing records today, y'all. I do have a pair of even shorter rugby shorts that I would put on if we were to hit 50 viewers. 50 viewers. And then if we hit 30 new followers today, I will, Gibby redeem to hydrate. If we hit, excuse me. All right, so we're at 296 followers. So if we get 25 more, I will go and do a car wash stream. So just saying, if y'all want to see me wash my car wearing this, you guys have got the incentive now. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, ho! Damn. Come on. Crap. I'm not good at jumping rope. Oh my God. Woo! I think that'll do for that. Oh. I can't quite do double unders, I'm afraid. Not quite that talented yet. Three, seal, go. Okay, so that's 4 back, 8 back, 9 back, 12 back, 6 traps, 4 biceps, 7 biceps, 10 biceps, 11 biceps, 12 biceps. Great. Okay, so we're done working out. Next we're gonna do a 3-6 mafia. Yeah. Houston's got a lot of good rappers, but yeah, they're from Memphis. All right, so I'm gonna pull in my car. Actually, no, I'm not. Pull my car out there in case we actually do get enough subscribers. I'm gonna go and wash the car. But next, it's about diet. Now we switch from the exercise version or part of the workout stream to the diet portion of the workout stream. So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna knock down some egg whites because we've hit 15. Then I'm gonna knock down some protein because I do that anyway. And then we're gonna do a little Q&A. Oh, I have more clap push-ups to give you, and I'm gonna do some handstand push-ups too. We're gonna do that too. We're gonna do it all. You guys have been an amazing audience. I think we've broken some records today for my channel, and I can't thank you enough. Let me know how the audio goes. I'm gonna disconnect from the mic, y'all, okay? Get ready. We will test. There we go. Okay. Yep. I know, switching from the mic. Give it a moment. Let me know if you can hear me now. There it is. Yep. It was just going to take a minute. Yeah, so the microphone is a little bit too unwieldy to take in with everything else. So the microphone's going to stay out here in the garage. Plus, the acoustics are so different in my house to where the audio quality is pretty good without the mic. So we're going to move inside. That requires us to turn off the lights. We'll leave the car out for now. Back to work. See you, Big Red. Always good to see you, man. All right, we're gonna do clap push-ups and handstand push-ups next. By the way, doing those jump ropes was harder than it looks, and here's why. These shoes that I have on me right here, and let me show you guys. These shoes that I have on me right here, that's a steel toe. So doing jump ropes in steel-toed shoes is not easy as such. So that's it. There. So we're gonna take off our shoes. Then we're gonna do some handstand push-ups. So get ready, y'all. Let me get some handstand push-ups hype in chat. And then we're gonna do more clap push-ups. And then we're gonna go get our protein on. Okay, move that there. Oh, now I can show you guys my wine. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like a steel toe. That's the fun part. All right, we're gonna tilt this just a touch. Here we go. Next up comes the handstand push-ups. And we're gonna bring this back up. Okay. Holy crap, 38 people. This is amazing. I've never had 30. I don't think I've ever had 38 people show up before. 50 and y'all get the rugby shorts. This is fantastic. Okay. Handstand push-ups. Bring that up just a touch. There we go. Here we go. And welcome, and feel free to ask questions, y'all. For those of you who haven't followed, please do. New followers, we get 30 new of them today. I will wash my car shirtless like this, so keep that in mind. All right, 1, 2, and there we go. Damn it, lost my balance. Let me try again. No! Fuck. Okay. Give me one moment. I can do better. It's the strength is there, the balance isn't. 1, 2, 3. To celebrate breaking a record, I have to drink double the egg whites. Fuck me. You might be right. I actually don't know if it's a record. I think 40 would be the record. I don't know exactly how many people we're at. If I hit 40, let me know and I'll drink more egg whites. Next, I need to get one of those 8-bit music bots on stream so I can do like an 8-bit Gonna Fly Now for Rocky when I drink the egg whites. I feel like y'all would like that. So the other part of all of this is I want y'all to ask me questions and everything. But thank you, everyone who's shown up, everyone who's followed, everyone who's subscribed, CSY, PSI Assault, the anonymous gifters, everyone else who has donated bits. It is super, super awesome. And if we hit 50 viewers, I will put on my even shorter black rugby shorts as per channel description. But now comes the remaining clap push-ups I owe you, and to do that I need to take my socks off because I won't have traction. What do I eat for lunch when I'm at work? Good question. So typically what I do is I make large meals in pots, things like curries, baked meats. I'll cook burgers, or I'll make big fajita dishes or something like that, burritos, and then portion out some of it for, it's an excellent question. I should have answered it earlier and I apologize for not doing so, I missed it. But like today, actually I was gonna meal plan with y'all. If y'all would like to, say so in chat, if y'all would like to see me meal plan. That would actually be really good feedback. I'll meal plan for the week and then I'll show you guys how that works. But for now, clap push-ups. All right, great. Yeah, I'll show you guys how I meal plan. That's always something I enjoy doing, and I need to do it anyway. It's a chore of mine. I called dibs on Monday. All right, that sounds good, Dodge. That's Dodger Zion, y'all. She's my roommate. Okay. 20 more clap push-ups coming right the hell up. I need to come up a bit further. There we go. Sorry, I'm still getting the camera positioning right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Just remember, it's got to fit my macros. So if you want to make something that's very fatty or very heavy carb, make sure there's a leaner meat in there for me, Dodge. I gotta keep it the cut, especially after yesterday. Yesterday was not ideal from a dietary perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 20. I think I lost count a little bit. Oh my goodness. Did we hit 40 viewers at all during that? All right, if we hit 40, let me know. I'm gonna take just a little break, and then I'm gonna go knock down egg whites, Rocky style, raw egg whites. 37. Remember, 30 new followers, and I will do a shirtless car wash stream. I think we've had 5 new followers today so far. Okay, let's put you guys up here. I'll give some jumping jacks for the audience. See if that gets me to 40. Sometimes it does. God, I think we work hard today. Let me get my protein powder bottle. See if we get 40, y'all. Just say so. Okay, protein powder. And I have this, wow, I have the highest, that's great. Well, in that case, to everyone, thank you. And if that's the case, I think that's something to celebrate. Cue the Rocky music. Oh, I don't expect to compete with the women on Twitch. That's just impossible. And to any women on Twitch, howdy. I guess I'm your best male competitor. It's a little bit lo-fi stream, but happy to be here. Why is the lighting always perfect? I don't know if that's sarcasm or not. I actually replaced the bulbs in here. This kitchen is, as you can tell by the pineapple and flower print wallpaper and faux wood cabinets, quite 1970s, but I like it that way. Well, I guess that only means one thing. I guess we're gonna do egg whites, y'all. I don't think we hit 40, but did we hit 40? No, it looks like we're floating around 30 to 35. That's okay. Do y'all really want to see me do 16 ounces of raw egg whites? Instead of 8? I don't know. I don't know why, but no, we already talked about the Carolina game. Yeah, it was Georgia beat the brakes off of them. Poor Gamecocks. It's not. I don't think it's y'all's either, but it's not ours either. So, all right. You, but yes, not me. I close my eyes when I do 8. Well, I guess we're gonna try. I guess we're gonna try it. Okay, how many followers do I have? Okay, so we're at 296. So I've gotten 5 this stream, which is good. I'm very happy with 5. I'm never going to get greedy about it, but that's a far cry from the 30 we would need for a car wash stream. But remember, 1,000 followers by the end of the year. That is January 31st or December 31st, 2022. I'll play a game of Truth or Drink. All right, now it is 10 till 10, and we will knock down some egg whites. KDW, thank you. I actually feel like I look a little bit soft. On Friday, the lines were really well defined here. I got some pictures. 5 gifted if I spew. No, this is pure protein, man. I need to get this into my system. I need this protein inside of me. Even though it looks like, I'm gonna let y'all use your imagination. Okay. Oh. Do we do 8 or 16, y'all? Hate you guys. Let's do 6. Let's do the full shebang, the full 16. Cue the Rocky music. Dun da 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 da. It's not quite 16. I gotta wash. Get the residue
from the inside out. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. No, I have to measure it. I use my blender bottle. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. There's already meringue on the top. You see that top layer of white foam? That's meringue. I mean, basically, it's what it is. Whipped up egg whites. And it tastes... it is not beer, I promise you. It's way too thick. It's slightly salty. Egg whites, it's I don't want to say what it tastes like. Use your imagination. It's slightly salty. It's a fairly thick texture. The only ingredients really are egg whites. It's got a pretty nasty taste. No, I'm not gonna. No comment on that one. I'm gonna let y'all use your imagination. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's awful. Whew, that's not fun. But the nutritional aspect of egg whites is superior to basically everything else in terms of this is almost 100%. I think it's something like 94% protein. So this was 250 calories and 50 grams of protein. Yeah, I guess if you guys close your eyes, you guys are sadists, and I do enjoy a little bit of that. I don't mind. So, egg whites, 250 calories, actually it's 52 grams of protein, really. 1 gram of fat, 2 grams of carbs. Forget powders. Yeah, no. Egg whites are the best in terms of pure fucking protein. But I also do powders, and we're going to do that now, because that's my reward. This tastes like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup shake, and I love that. So we're going to get, first off, 5 grams of pure creatine monohydrate. This is not drugs. This is simply creatine, okay, for those of you who want to try and, make jokes about that. It does look suspiciously like flour or any number of other white powders. I tell you, when he retires, he's going to have a dominatrix on the street. Man, nah, you are hitting close to home today. I'm into a lot of things. A lot, you know what? Questions like that, that's why the Truth or Drink stream is going to be fun, okay? So, y'all can ask, save those questions and help me get followers, and you will be able to ask all and any sorts of questions of that nature. So, but for now, I much prefer the David Bowie method of keeping my sexual preferences under wraps, keeping it a bit mysterious. Where's the fun in telling y'all yet? Do you ever mix the creatine with the egg whites? No, the egg whites are thick enough and disgusting enough. It's easier. The creatine doesn't taste particularly good on its own, so it's better to blend it into something that has a strong flavor, which is what this is. This is Costco brand bog standard chocolate whey protein powder. All right? And then I mix, this is the true genius here, especially if you have a Costco, can't recommend this highly enough. This is Peanut Butter Fit organic peanut protein powder. I don't give a shit that it's organic. I care that it tastes good and the nutritional profile is excellent. And it also, when combined with the chocolate peanut butter powder, it's like having a chocolate peanut butter shake at Sonic or Dairy Queen, but with way better nutrition. Depending on if you put in, I honestly, 1% or skim milk I normally dislike, but this works really well. Water works great too, which is what I'm going to do today. Whole milk tastes like you're drinking straight fucking ice cream, and it's delicious, but obviously that adds a fair amount of fat and carbs that I'm not quite wanting on a cut cycle. On a bulk cycle, you better believe I'm doing this with whole milk though. But with regards to Oh yeah, you guys are gonna get to watch me shake this up too, as well, so you can enjoy this. And I've been trying on Twitter and Facebook. I just don't know why my friends don't watch or subscribe, unless they're just watching the videos and not subscribing. No, I think your efforts are being rewarded based on the fact that we have 38 people here today. I never get that many people, especially on a Sunday stream. So, nah, you are one of my longtime supporters at this point. You're always a joy to have in chat. Don't take it too seriously. Things are going great, so never beat yourself up for not helping enough. I'm just extraordinarily. Hang on. Fill this up. I'm just extraordinarily happy to have all of you around. Seriously. As great as, breaking new records and having new people and all of that is, I never want to forget that, this is supposed to be about helping people, and you guys motivate me just as much as I hopefully motivate you, and I'm so thankful that you guys like spending time with me. So I appreciate that a lot. It's important to stay humble. Shaky, shaky, shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. All my friends hate Twitch. That's okay. Maybe this isn't for everyone. I have actually thought about maybe doing some YouTube stuff, but the problem is, Twitch has its pros and cons, but in general, Twitch is a much better place to do streaming than YouTube. YouTube takes pretty much everything when it comes to, actual monetization. It's very difficult to gain traction on YouTube in 2022. Unless you made it big in the earlier days of YouTube, or you're propped up by a big company that you shill for, getting big on YouTube is extraordinarily difficult. For those of you who do really want to support me more, though, I don't, because of the nature of my work in the nuclear industry, I don't have Instagram, I can't have TikTok, and I don't do Twitter, any of those. So if you really like what I do here and you want to help support the channel, but you don't feel like donating, or you can't donate because you don't have the money, remember, put yourself first in that regard. I don't need the money, but it's a nice extra. Oh, hello. Thank you very much for the new follow. Thank you, Mr. Neurolance. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We're now up to, I believe, 297, so we're almost at the big 300, and that's 6 new followers today. 24 more, and I'll do the car wash stream. But, a lot of those social media sites, if you guys are really good with those, you can spread the word there, and the rewards are good. Really good recruiters who, when their followers show up, they say, hey, so-and-so told me about you. You guys, those people who do that recruiting, they get special private streams, so there are benefits. Anywho, bottoms up and cheers. Oh my god, that tastes so good. This is the closest thing to a treat I really like having. But here's the difference, right? The amount of fat and carbs in a chocolate milkshake at like a restaurant or at Sonic or Dairy Queen is abysmal. This is 380 calories, which is a lot for a shake, but 64 grams of protein. Huge. If you say hi and you're not a subscriber, I'll gift you a sub. Aw, CSY, thank you. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to do some meal planning, which I know some of you in chat have been asking about. So let me fill this up with water, because after the amount of alcohol I drank last night, I think more water is probably a good thing for my system. Yeah, CSY, genuinely just the best guy. There's a reason he's the VIP. I'm at 42 now. Well, I mean, I did 16 ounces of egg whites anyway. That is a new personal record, and for that I'm extraordinarily thankful. Shoot, we may get to the rugby shorts crossover pretty soon here. 42, wow. Oh my gosh, we got new follows. Yes, Carlos G. Alvarez, 888. All right, that's 7 follows, y'all. 23 more, and we'll do the car wash stream. But before we do that, we're going to talk about... Oh my gosh. I can show you guys about my wine now. All right, I promise we will do meal planning, but this has to be shown. You guys get to see my wine. Okay, so long story short, for those of you who are new, I live in the great state of South Carolina. In South Carolina, parts of North Carolina, parts of Georgia, and parts of Virginia,
there is a a version of muscadine grape called the Scuppernong, based off the Scuppernong River in North Carolina. And it is a very hardy type of wild grape that has been growing here in the United States since time immemorial. In fact, Scuppernong grapes existed here in great quantity when the original English and Spanish came over across the sea, and they were amazed by how good they tasted. In fact, in the 16 and 1700s, winemaking was a very big industry in those colonial days. Unfortunately, due to the South at that time was, especially after independence, run by predominantly English plantation owners and slavers, which means wine was seen as French. It was seen as not the proper kind of drink. These were men who drank gin, who drank cider, typically from northern states, and typically did not go far into wine. But I have Scuppernong vines in my backyard, and next door, over that way, is it's an empty lot next to my house, which is owned by the church. They never do anything with it, but wild Scuppernong grapes grow there. So I pick them and I mash them with my own 2 feet in the bathtub. Yes, it's that kind of wine. This is the Deep South. And I mash it up, and here's what we have so far. Okay, we've got 2 different things. The glass carboy in the front here, we're going to show you guys. The glass carboy in the front, this is my wine. If you come in closely, you may be able to hear it. See it bubbling up there. You see little bubbles fermenting here. See if I can. It's too quiet to hear, but y'all can see little bits of bubbles. That's fermentation going on. This is secondary fermentation. So this is the crushed and filtered grapes, which is now juice that I've added yeast and sugar to, and now I'm letting it ferment for a few weeks. Back here is what's called the mash. This is all the grapes, the skins, the tannins, the seeds that were crushed, and they are now on their secondary fermentation. Now, most of this is pretty much useless. It's not going to create any more good wine. You can see a little bit at the bottom, but this I can put into my moonshine still and turn into brandy, which is going to be the goal. For those of you who don't know, the grape mashing is already done. I should have done that, but for those of you who don't know, brandy is to wine what whiskey is to beer. So if you make a mash out of grain, rye, corn, or other starches like that, and then you distill it, you'll create whiskey. If you do it to grapes or fruit, you will get brandy. Now, traditional brandy can be done with any fruit, but the most popular one, of course, is grape brandy, which is known in all sorts of different places in the world, but perhaps most famous as cognac, from the Cognac region in France, which is, if y'all know what Hennessy is a type of cognac. I personally, when it comes to brandies, I personally prefer the Spanish brandy variety, and this is my absolute favorite brandy of them all. It's not particularly expensive, but it is called Osborne's Veterano. I don't get paid by them to advertise this. I just really like the product. Look for the black ball. It's a very nice aperitif if you guys are into that. But this stuff is fantastic. If you see this in stores and it's below $20 a bottle, very much worth a good buy. But I'm a sucker for brandy. I just happen to like it. It is 60 proof, so it's not quite as strong as whiskey, but it tastes very nice. But yeah, so that's the goal there. That's going to be wine and brandy coming up. So I do like, trying to be a bit of a renaissance man. Holy crap, 46 followers. Okay, so y'all, 50 followers, and these come off, and we get short shorts on, rugby shorts, for those of you who know. Dig it, learned a lot. I love teaching you guys stuff too. That's the fun part. This is about helping each other. The goal should be to become a renaissance man, as documented in the book Early Retirement Extreme, which I can explain to you guys later. And that's another part of my ethos. I'm very frugal. I save a lot. I save a large percent of my income, north of 75%. What's up, oh boy? Good to see you. And then Hanty, something like that. Thank you for the compliment. Glad to see you. And then
because I save so much of my income, I will be able to retire at the age of 29, and that is the plan. May 14th, 2025 is going to be ideally my last day of work and the last day of my 20s. And when that happens, if this stream continues to be as fun as it has been, I can go full NSFW. I can really expand on social media, and we can have all sorts of fun. So keep that in mind. Of course, the more y'all support me, the more this channel grows up, the faster that retirement day can come. I can move it up. So keep that in mind. Oh my gosh, 50 subs? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. To whoever just did that, that is, I'm shocked. Wow. Okay. I don't know who you are, Mr. Anon, or or why you chose to show up here, or why you're so generous. But gosh, wow, y'all, let's give this anonymous person some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. So let's carry on. Just wow, I am always amazed by y'all's generosity, and it warms my heart. So protein powder, we're gonna go 380, that's calories, 64 protein, 7 fat, and 16 carbs. So far today we've had that, 16 ounces of egg whites, and before the workout I had 8 ounces of whole milk. So we are at 780 calories so far today. We are at 124 grams of protein today. That means we're doing excellent to start. Okay, that was incredible. Thank you for the gift sub, indeed. Thank you for all of these gift subs. This is incredible. Thank you so much, Mr. Anon. I think I think y'all have earned the rugby shorts today. If I'm honest, I don't care if we're not at 50. That is just wow. Absolutely. I'm a bit stunned. I've never had that happen before. I mean, CSY, you're amazing. Oh my gosh, we're at 299 followers too. So we are just about at the big 300. That means we've had 8 new followers, 22 more, and I will go and wash my car. Okay, so let's talk about meal planning. Okay, so here's how I go about meal planning. As you guys know, there's an old adage that says, abs are made in the kitchen. That adage is absolutely correct. Unfortunately, you can do crunches and sit-ups all day long, but if you have fat, the abs are the last place it's gonna leave. I know this from personal experience. If you'd like, go to my Discord and you can see my progress results as proof of that. There we go. Discord should be in chat. If y'all can't see that, someone else can post the link. But to put it mildly, it's very important to track what you eat, at least at the beginning, so that way you get a better feel for what your calorie limits and protein goals should be. For me, I go for about, on my cut cycle, 2,200 calories, it's about 10 times my weight in pounds. I'm about 210 pounds. So a little bit more than that, but 2,200 calories. And then I want to try and get about 210 grams of protein in a day. So I think the problem a lot of people have, especially if you're lifting but you're still fat, or you're not seeing yourself get cut more, is that you are not eating enough protein and you are eating too many calories. So, oh my gosh. Welcome, LageSec96. Welcome, that's new. Thank you very much. Subscribers draw more people. Oh, they absolutely do. Oh, totally. Well, because think about the algorithm, y'all. When you subscribe, Amazon or Twitch gets a chunk of the money that you pay for a subscription. So they have an incentive to boost up channels that are giving them lots of subscribers. It's how the business model works. Which, by the way, if you want to do a direct donation, I do have Cash App and PayPal below. It's entirely optional, and everything y'all contribute is going to go back into the stream. I mean, I'm going to, now with all of this coming, oh God, the payout in October is going to be amazing. I'm going to have enough for dumbbells, going to have enough for, working on the insulation and the sound deadening so the sound gets better. I'm going to have enough for probably some kettlebells too. I mean, gosh, y'all could, I could show y'all the moonshine still when I get it set up. All sorts of good stuff. Challenge Fighter, welcome, and howdy. It's great to see new faces. I love having new people in the stream, and if we get to 30 new followers today, I will cue the fucking pour some sugar on me, Def Leppard. We will go outside and wash my car, which I'm sure some of y'all are going to adore. So let's talk for a little bit about what we're going to have for dinner this week. So, to me, this is important. Food is an important cost to think about, and there are ways to get the macros you need on a very tight budget. There have been some months in the past, now with inflation this would probably tick up, but like 2019, 2020, where my monthly food budget was as little as $75. You can feed yourself on $75 a month. Is it easy? No, but it can be done. Thankfully, I don't have those constraints on myself anymore. But tonight, we're going to figure out what I would like to have. So the first thing we do is we go to our freezer and we say, all right, well, we got a few things in our freezer. There was a sale on ground beef at the KJ's up in Clearwater not that long ago. So I went and bought, 5 pounds of beef. I didn't need 5 pounds of beef, but when you see items like that on sale, you buy them and you store them if you need to freeze them. So that way you have things of that nature for weeks on end. Now, obviously, the one place you can't do this is produce. Don't skimp on produce. There are areas where you should budget very tightly for. Produce is not one of them. Get fresh produce, get greens, get canned produce, get frozen produce. It's all good for you. Eat more vegetables. Always eat more vegetables. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, another subscription. What's cooking good looking? Hey Yams. Oh my god, CSY, another 50. You guys are just the best. I will do whatever the fuck y'all want for the rest of the day. But let's finish meal planning. CSY, if you want me to do the fucking car wash stream, I don't care at this point. That's up to you. Whatever you want, my man, the VIP, the man, the myth, the legend, CS fucking Y. Let's go with what we were talking about earlier. So, I've got in my freezer already, I've got some chorizo I found on sale again. I've got some chicken, and I've got tortillas. I've also got a big old bag of pinto beans and rice, which means I have all the makers for some kick-ass burritos and fajitas. So I'm going to do a big Mexican meal tonight. By the way, making your own refried beans is super simple. Take beans, boil them in a pot, or use a rice cooker if you have one, okay? Put all the cooked beans into a blender, blend them until it turns into a paste, add water or milk as necessary, add a little butter, not a ton, just enough to give it a little bit of a better mouthfeel, add lots of garlic, lots of cumin, lots of tahini if you like it. Oh, I swear, and this is as any good Texan would, tahini is the shit. Love tahini. Little chili, little lime, chop jalapenos in it if you prefer jalapenos. I do, so I will. And yeah, you'll have a great batch of refried beans that are restaurant quality and a fraction of the amount of fat, because unfortunately, most refried beans you either get from a can or you get from a restaurant are cooked in lard, which is why they taste really good, but it's also not good for your health. Animal fat is not as bad as people have said it is, but you don't want to have gratuitous amounts of it, especially if, as I stated, with this meal, based on what I already have in the freezer, I'm going to have animal fat in the meal anyway in the form of chicken and chorizo. So we're going to do Mexican tonight. I already have Mexican cheese, but what we do is, so the way we do this is we look at what we have in the freezer already and in the fridge already. We build our meal plans around that. And then when we see something on sale at the store, if it's meat or it can be preserved, we get it. Then we plan out our meal plans based on what we have and based on what we know we can get for a reasonable price. And then we check what we already have and add that, and we make our grocery list. So we're going to do Mexican on Sunday. My roommate said, and the nice thing is, a big Mexican meal, that'll give me multiple days of leftovers. So I typically don't eat breakfast because, well, quite frankly, I don't see, it's just inconvenient for me to do because I have to get up so early for work. But that means I can have leftovers from this Mexican meal I'm going to make tonight, both Monday and Tuesday. based on the number of tortillas and everything else I'm going to make. So that will be easy. That's job done. Monday, Dodger of Zion said she was going to make something. That's my roommate. Oh my God, more Wingnut. Welcome. My form is not that bad. Okay. I appreciate that. Multiple days of leftovers and bean farts. This is also true. I will say, you will be quite gassy if you make refried beans, but there are trade-offs to everything. Beans are also extraordinarily inexpensive, so it's a good way to keep budgets down. We have 42. Yes. So I think Dodger said she was going to make something on tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So I don't know, Dodge maybe thinking about making a stew. So I'll leave that one as a question mark for now. I have Tuesday. I'll probably need to make something. Ooh, I have some ground beef. I could get some ground turkey. I could make a big pot of Italian red sauce, like like a bolognese or something like that. So this one's really easy as well. All right. So here's how you make it. Put simply, get yourself some canned tomato products, nothing crazy, diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, stewed tomatoes, tomato paste, pureed tomatoes, however you like to do it. Take your meat, brown the meat in a pot, throw all the tomatoes in, you throw an onion in if you fancy it, lots of garlic, Italian seasoning, so oregano, basil. I have fresh basil growing in the garden, so I'll use that, but that sort of thing. And growing basil is easy, by the way, as anyone can do it, as long as you have basic, like a simple plant pot and enough sunshine. So throw all that together, add a little red wine, and you don't need good quality red wine for a tomato sauce to taste good, but a little red wine does help. This is just basic Aldi brand Cabernet Sauvignon. You can buy this for $3 at the Aldi. And I think it's perfectly good to drink too. There is a difference between cheap and expensive wine, but there is a very good place for cheap wine. I think people who are wine snobs often forget that. Expensive wine is sometimes very much worth the money, but there is a place for cheap wine. Just like there's a place for Milwaukee's Best. You don't want to be drinking craft IPAs and stouts at a tailgate. No, that's the place where you want Bud Light, It's that sort of thing. So we'll do a big pot of Italian for Tuesday, which will give us leftovers for Wednesday and Thursday for lunch. And that's the other thing, too. Another one, great one, pasta, right? If you see pasta on sale, this stuff lasts, dried pasta lasts for months and months and months. Buy it when it goes on sale, buy in bulk, and then leave it. Again, it's not going to go bad. Same thing with dried beans, canned goods, any of that stuff. When you see it in the store on sale, that's when you buy it and that's when you stock up. It's clever shopping. I don't use coupons is the other thing. Just not worth my effort. It's too much time and not enough reward. So that'll be leftovers. That'll get us through to Thursday. I'm thinking Thursday, I still have some Beyond Burgers left. Actually, Dodger, I think, bought some steaks. Maybe I'll ask her to make those. She found steak on sale here. There's a great example. So I'll probably do some Beyond Burgers and maybe some sausages too. Because I can get good cheap sausage here. That's the other thing I love about living here in South Carolina. It's extremely affordable. Who said pasta while I'm Italian? Steve Believe Guitar, welcome. First time chat. Oh my gosh, Rock Goo War. These are all new people. This is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome everyone. Okay. So we're meal planning right now. We already did our workout. If you want to see the VODs, that's generally what I do. But right now we're doing meal planning because this is, again, if you want to look like this, you need to diet right. You need to eat correctly as well as work out. If you guys really enjoy this content and you want more of this, check out the Discord below. Go ahead and post it again. And we're mostly, this is the Q&A section. This is for good advice and everything. So we got, I think, Beyond Burgers and sausage. I'll do a salad night too. Oh yeah, Wednesday's gonna be salad because I go and do Ultimate Frisbee on Wednesdays, which means I don't have a lot of time to create a great meal. And to be honest, if you do one salad night, like make this salad your main meal and don't put heavy dressings on it because that's where all the calories come from. do a salad night with a light vinaigrette, maybe a little bit, sparingly, of olive oil, vinegar, garlic, pickles, any of those pickly goods, beets, a little bit of stuff like that. You're going to have a giant calorie deficit at least one day a week, and that will help you lose a little bit of weight. So there's another good option. So I usually typically do at least one salad night a week. That's typically Wednesday because salads are very easy. I can whip together a salad in 5 minutes. Anyone can do that. It's just, you grab ingredients out of the fridge, you chop them up, boom, good, and then there you go. Typically, I'll actually use coleslaw bags instead of using a whole cabbage and chopping it up. Technically, that's less cost efficient, but it's also more time efficient and it's less of a mess. So it's also very nice to make that portable if I want to take it in and have a salad for lunch. And then usually with my salad, I either go with canned tuna or canned chicken. Usually I pick this up from Costco because that's the best deal and it's also the most convenient to buy in bulk. Usually you can wait for a sale to go on before you do it. So that would be Wednesday covered, Thursday covered, Friday. What do I want to do Friday? Got a lot of leftovers. Ooh, I've got catfish. I'm going to do red beans and rice with some catfish, I think. Yes. Oh, I love catfish. And that's... I'm going to go ahead and let y'all make whatever jokes you want about that, but I'm a good Southern boy. I'm talking about proper catfish you buy from the store, not the internet joke catfish. Although, to be honest, with all the attention I've been getting from girls, and to a lesser extent guys, about what I look like these days, I don't even mind. Like, okay, you tricked me. Well done. I ain't even mad. Like, I'm just flattered I'm getting compliments, I'm happy about it either way. Okay, so I think that'll do for Friday, and then Saturday I'll be at the game because it's going to be Charlotte versus South Carolina. I will be in Columbia for that, for those of you who are around South Carolina. And then Sunday we'll do this meal planning all over again. So terrific. That will be it for the meal plan. So now we got to figure out what ingredients we need to make all of these items. So for Mexican tonight, we'll head over to the fridge. We'll figure out what we need. I have chicken. I have chorizo. Boom. We've got our meats for the night. I have tortillas. We're good there. I have shredded Mexican cheese. I have jalapenos. I could use... Wait. Nope. I have onions. I have beans. I have rice. And I think that's going to be all I really need for a good Mexican meal. Oh, I do have chilies too. I do have a can of chipotles. So we're gonna be fine for Mexican. So that's done. We don't need anything for that. I think Dodger actually found some decent frozen steaks. So I'll probably just ask her to make that. She said she wanted to make something Monday. Does anybody know what he has for lunch at work? I was saying that. Usually, it's typically leftovers. Usually what I'll do, this is what I'm saying, like, I'm going to make a big Mexican meal tonight with chicken and chorizo and beans and all of this stuff, but I'm going to make way more than I'm going to eat in one sitting because then I can have it at work for leftovers day after day. So what I'll do usually is I'll come over here, right, and I'll get a Tupperware, just a basic plastic container, fill it up with what I want, and then set it aside, and that's my portion for lunch the following day. That's a really good way to... This is maximizing time efficiency as well. It's not just about maximizing dietary efficiency. So that will take care of Monday. Tuesday, I need an Italian sauce, so got to figure out what I've got there. I have tomato puree. I have several canned tomato products, sauce, stewed, diced. So I think we've got everything for that. I've got beef, so I could go for ground sausage. It's not quite as nice. Okay, thank you for the Discord friend request. I will hit that after we're done streaming today. Got mushrooms. I could probably use those. For the Italians. So that's going to be everything I need. I've already got red wine. I've got Parmesan cheese. I could use some mozzarella cheese, so we're going to add mozzarella cheese because I like it to the shopping list. All right, next, that's Italian Day. I'm going to need salad, so I will add salad bag to the list. So I usually just go for, I do most of my shopping at Aldi, and then I usually go to the Clearwater KJ's because they have the best meat prices in the area, and then for bulk stuff I go to Costco. And then, put the drawstring in here, y'all want to see that. There's salad, so that's everything for Wednesday. Probably get some sausage. Do we have? There's 2 left in there. All right, that'll be good for Thursday. Wow, it's gonna be a really light meal, or a really light week. We've got red beans, got rice. I'm gonna need the Cajun Holy Trinity. That is onions, I do have, green pepper, which I don't have, and then what is it? It's carrots, I think. No, is it? It's onion, green pepper, celery. Excuse me. But you don't put celery in red beans and rice. I don't need carrots either. But I am. How much garlic do I have? I got plenty of garlic. All right. Well, in that case, I don't really need a whole lot this week, so I only have a few items on my list I need to get because I've stocked up on bulk on a lot of the items, a lot of the staples I make. So what this means is I'm going to go and get those few items, but then if I see a sale on something, load it the hell in. That's how I go about it. All right, so that'll be red beans and rice. I already have the catfish. And that will about do it for the week. So there's how I meal plan. All right, so next up, CSY, if you're still in chat, I can go no to celery. Except on Sundays. Sorry for the blasphemy and on a Sunday. Yeah, being tall doesn't mean the person has 100% long arms. Sorry, let me take a look in chat. Let me go back and read chat. I've been so preoccupied with explaining my meal plan that I haven't done that. So let's see what chat's been saying. Okay. All right. That's what I eat for lunch at work. So I believe I've answered that question. Ooh, someone's got lasagna in the oven. That sounds pretty dope. Can I ask you advice for the bench press? I have long arms and just started using the barbell. I've always used dumbbells, so I have a huge ROM with the barbell. If I go down to the chest in the eccentric. I have pretty long arms too. I'm 6'3", my wingspan is 76 inches, something like that. The simple answer is repetition, repetition, repetition. Stick around on this channel and you'll see how I bench, and maybe that'll give you a little something. I always touch my chest though. There's no excuse for that. Don't bounce it off your chest, but always touch your chest with the bar. You don't shortchange yourself. It's not worth it. My PR for bench is 330, so I kind of know what I'm talking about here. Okay. So, okay. Steve Believe guitar. Yeah, I'm 6'3". That's a great question, and if you want more questions like that, ask me on Discord. The Discord has been posted several times at this point. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Of course. Celery does go bad very quickly, but here's what you can do with celery. The base, the stump of celery, if you chop it up properly, you can put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. And then if you throw that in a pot, celery that's about to go bad with onions or things that are about to go bad like that, with bones, and if you eat meat with bones in it, always save the bones, freeze them. Boil it all together in one pot. You will get a lovely soup stock that you can make wonderful, delicious soups out of, and those will help your immune system. I have a turkey noodle soup that I do every year after Thanksgiving because I boil the turkey carcass down, get all the nutrients leached out of the bones and the marrow, and that is my go-to cure whenever I get sick. So that's another great answer. And it's environmentally sustainable too, to stop wasting so much of the food you buy. Always boil your bones for stock. Your grandparents did it, and you should do it too. Sometimes the old ways are best, and that's one of them. Make soup stocks out of your bones. If you have an Easter ham, save the bone. Make a wonderful ham and split pea soup. Something like that. If you have beef bones, boil the beef bones to make a stock, and then use that stock to make a delicious beef stew. Add a little flour, you've got yourself a roux. Wonderful stuff. Sorry, a waste paper basket. Yeah. Your good attitude and positive motivation reminds me of Strength Sleuth, who's another streamer on Twitch. I think I've heard of them. I think you mentioned them once or twice. So CSY, I think I'm gonna go take a piss, and then actually, let's see how many new followers we've gotten today, because at this point, 303. Okay, so we have gotten 12 new followers. If we get 18 new followers on top of that today, I will go out and we will wash the car. Although this stream's starting to get a little bit long. Actually, as a matter of fact, I probably need to plug in my phone. Or, sorry, probably need to plug in the laptop. We'll do that, actually. We're going to do a little bit of reading, right? We're going to head to the bedroom, which I'm sure y'all aren't opposed to. Oh, another I guess subscription, more gifted subs. Head to the bedroom. Apologize for the lighting, it will improve. Stand by. I'm going to plop the laptop there. And we're going to turn on, open the curtains, get some wonderful daylight in here. It is Sunday morning, it is lovely out. It is maybe 72 degrees outside, it's just wonderful. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Gotta have a better view than that. I'm gonna turn the laptop around and I will be right back. Your boy got a pee, also needs to charge the laptop, so stand by. Gotta be careful here. There we go. Sorry about that. Needed to get the laptop charger, y'all. Let me just do this. I'm gonna read a little bit from ERE, and then if we hit 30 new followers at this point, I'll go out and wash the car, I guess. Otherwise, I may just end the stream in a little while. So we'll go like that. We've already written down everything we need to write down there. All right, stand by for just one more moment. Just reading a few more things on Twitch. So look at that map of Australia on the wall. That's not Australia, that's Texas. But speaking of Australia, y'all have to see my bogan hat, and I can provide on that front. Now, some people say I look like Saxton Hale. Unfortunately, I don't have the chest hair to do that. Oh, a bit low. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think? Yeah? Yeah? I think so, yeah. Toby, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Well, I mean, Australia, what is Australia but the British Texas? What do y'all think? I feel like I could do a pretty decent Saxton Hale impression with this. You look like somebody famous, but I don't remember too. Bogan Boner. Y'all are funny. Let me go ahead and find that book I wanted to read a little to y'all from. Shit, I thought it was in here. Stand by, give me 1 second, y'all. Damn it. There it is. Here it is, y'all. Sorry about that. This book is called Early Retirement Extreme. It is by Jacob Lund Fisker, and I think it is one of the greatest books ever written. The man's a genius, and a lot of the successes, both financial, material, and otherwise, that I have experienced are because I followed a lot of the useful advice and worldview that this book ascribes to. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yes, this does need to change to chatting now. You are very right. Stand by. Let me do that. There we go. Stream information. Changing to chatting. Just chatting. Done. Perfect. Thank you. Alrighty. So I think y'all have decent. The lighting looks good. I'm starting to figure out how lighting works in general. But the nice thing is too, with all these gifted subs, is none of y'all should have to worry about ads for a good amount of time. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to my channel. 303 followers. Yeah,
So if we hit 321 followers, it's 18 more, we will go ahead and we will do a car wash stream. So in the meantime, we're going to read a little clip from ERE. This guy, okay, to give you a little background, this guy is a Danish-American astrophysicist who immigrated and was able to retire in 5 years of work as a researcher, making decent but not great money. And just to put it bluntly, the man is absolutely brilliant. So let's go ahead and give some decent advice here. So let's go with, here you go. Let's talk about housing and shelter. Many houses increasingly serve not only as living quarters, but also as storage areas for toy collections, personal libraries, galleries of art, and other assorted knickknacks, small supermarkets, massive refrigerators, home cinemas, and restaurant-sized kitchens, which seem proportional in size to the time the owners spend away from them eating out and not using them. Outsource the storage and live in something smaller. Just as an editor's note, my house is wonderfully affordable, and it's like a mansion to me. 1,081 square foot, 2-car garage on half an acre. It was built in 1956. I bought it for $138,000. So it's quite affordable. In fact, I was able to put a full 20% down payment on it, and as a result of that, my interest rate on this house is 2.375% over a 15-year mortgage. What does that mean? Well, it means the higher inflation goes, the more it eats away at my mortgage. So I don't particularly care about inflation anymore. This is my hedge. So pretty good little trick there. So again, financial responsibility, it's like working out. You build your frugality muscles in the same way that you build your normal muscles. And when you do, you get lots of positive sort of ripple effects, which, you know, some might call synergies, if you prefer the corporate speak. But as a result, it's so amazing to me how things begin to just sort of all fall into place when you really start doing things in a consistent manner with a long-term goal. Anywho, additionally, there's a preference for suburban housing that leaves people far away from their jobs, unable to get anywhere without owning a car. Getting a driver's license and a car at age 16 is a rite of passage into the freedom of adulthood. Without access to public transportation, which makes little sense when everything is so spread out, it's difficult to get around without a car. Consequently, many people growing up in these suburban places often don't even know how to ride a bike. Many can't walk greater distances than a driveway, lacking the stamina, the proper clothing, and perhaps even the faith that they can engage in the vigorous labor of walking 3 miles without consulting a physician first. Houses are surrounded by asphalt, unproductive vegetation, lawns, and artificial quote-unquote lakes which cover valuable agricultural soil. The unproductive vegetation is specifically selected to be unproductive to avoid having to pick up fruit from the ground. Why get free fruit from the garden when you can pay for it at the supermarket 10 miles away? In addition, the vegetation is often non-native, which requires significant amounts of intervention. Fighting succession requires a lot of resources to prevent the next natural sterile stage. Letting succession work for you saves a lot of money. For instance, let native grasses grow as opposed to planting non-native grasses. Consider, for example, how lawns are first fertilized and watered, and then once they grow accordingly to that fertilization and water schedule, they are promptly cut down. Another example of this is I recently had a Bradford pear tree in my front yard. I chopped it down by hand, or I chopped it down by myself and then split the wood by hand with a maul axe. I did this because now I have lots of firewood that I can use for a fire pit should I ever decide to build one, or what I've currently been doing with it is using it as fuel for my grill. Why pay for charcoal? Why pay for propane? Just use wood. Easy. There's plenty of it, and if any of y'all want free firewood, DM me. Just let me know. I'm sitting here in Jackson with it. By the way, if y'all ever want to send me anything, I do have a P.O. box that is in the Discord server if you were interested in learning about that. And the Discord, of course, is where you can reach me off hours and ask me all sorts of questions at any time you'd like. Toby, I'm doing great. It's a wonderful Sunday, and I'm glad you're here.
So these houses are poorly built, but made to look expensive with fake brick walls and concrete columns. Boy, ain't that the truth anymore these days. The optimal design for an efficient house is almost always rectangular or square with as few corners as possible, as corners are structurally weak and admit cold and heat. Speaking of cold, housing is typically poorly insulated these days, if at all. This is a viable strategy in a world of cheap energy, a world that may not last much longer. Ask the Europeans about that. With its central heating and cooling. With cold or warm walls, the air temperature has to be raised above or lowered below normal to compensate for the radiative heat loss or gain from the walls. As a consequence, as money spent on insulation has gone down, room temperature in the winter has gone up, or down, rather, and the cost of living has gone up. You should not your state, Western Australia, is 3.5 times the size of Texas. That's just a little baby map on the wall. This is true. Western Australia is fucking massive. But the people who demand it stay 21 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit in their houses through summer are ridiculous, to put it bluntly. Learn thermal acclimation by raising your temperature in summer and lowering it in the winter. Typically, in the summertime, if left to my own devices, I keep the temperature at about 80 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit in summer during the daytime, and 77 at night. That's, I believe, 27 to 28 and 25 respectively. And in the winter, I basically just don't ever turn on the heat. If it gets below 50, I will. That's 10 degrees Celsius. But in general, by cooking things in the oven and using, boiling water for pasta and other things of that nature, making soups and stews, which you should do in the winter. That's the whole point, is to keep you warm. And using decent clothing. Generally speaking, the temperature in my house in the winter is usually around 55 degrees Fahrenheit, or that's 13 degrees Celsius. It's very nice. Anywho, the problem is that there's this cultural perception of what constitutes a good house. And despite, or perhaps due to all the failures mentioned above, the suburban house with a lawn, a picket fence, and a car or three, one for each person over legal driving age, parked in the driveway is the pinnacle to attain. Like a peacock's tail, and in general for status symbols, the more non-productive and inefficient they are, the better status symbols they make. Cadillac Escalade. After all, if someone can afford to use a lot of resources in non- or even counterproductive ways, he must be rich, powerful, strong, etc. As the suburban house is able to absorb tremendous amounts of money, it makes an excellent status symbol. Considering that the median home is priced above $150,000, a mortgage rate of 5% will cost the homeowner $9,663 each year, which is more than the entire budget of the lifestyle described in this chapter. Now add on insurance. Nobody's going to lend money on an uninsured house. Taxes, possible home association fees, and general maintenance. It's another 50% on top of the mortgage payments. This comprises a huge opportunity cost in foregone investment returns, which will be non-existent. Any retirement accounts will be cordoned off, and therefore having no assets to speak of and no investment cash flow, the homeowner will be forced to pay for his house with wage income over the duration of the mortgage. Renting such a home is obviously not much wiser. Except during extreme bubbles, renting costs approximately the same as owning, since the owner of a house typically passes on the costs. Either buying or renting a home that is priced at several times your annual income is a huge financial mistake. No business, not any that lives long, would obtain long-term debt that exceeds 50% of their equity and spend it all on non-productive overhead. Yet homeowners consider debts exceeding their non-productive equity by 400% conservative. As an example here, I use my house somewhat more productively. It's a 3-bedroom house. I only need 1 bedroom, and we can share a bath. Therefore, I have a roommate, and I have a tenant, and she pays money. 78 Fahrenheit day here, 76 night, but we're fat, lol. We don't live on top of each other. It's pretty spread out.
Anyway, hence, a trophy house, or trophy anything for that matter, is not very compatible with financial independence. Giving up the trophy house in exchange for financial independence can result in alienation from those who are heavily socialized to middle class or upper middle class status symbols. However, there are significant subcultures in which you can easily find friends and partners who put less importance on curb appeal and less importance on 1 hour commute. Better yet, create your own. This is what I'm doing here. Welcome. Therefore, there is a deliberate choice to make between financial independence, that's a cramp, and the standard house engineered to give the appearance of enhanced socioeconomic status. You can have one or the other, but not both. In other words, living in something significantly more economically efficient, that means smaller, and more conveniently located than what your peers are living in is a key to financial independence. For most people, a home is really basically only a place to sleep, eat, shower, and keep stuff. Realize that you could choose between having an extra bedroom and having an extra $200 a month. It's quite possible that the marginal utility of $200 is higher elsewhere in the budget. To become financially independent of a $200 a month expense, y'all can't see my face. That's not ideal. So to become financially independent of a $200 a month expense requires investments between $60,000 and $80,000. This is the so-called latte effect on a large scale, except for that instead of a daily superfluous cup of luxury coffee, we are talking about a superfluous bedroom or bathroom that is rarely used. How many years will it take you to save this much more money? $60,000 to $80,000. It's a lot of money, isn't it? I think that a good guideline per person for your living arrangements is $350 or so a month a person, or about 10 to 15% of your net salary. I bet that probably strikes a lot of y'all as extreme. Granted, he wrote this book in 2008, so adjust the numbers a little bit, perhaps $500-$600 a month. If anyone tries to convince you to spend more, they're trying to sell you into a lifetime of wage work. In some places, this buys more than other places. As far as I'm concerned, the percentage is absolute. If I want to live in a nicer place, it simply translates into a smaller place. For instance, in New York or San Francisco, this just about gets you a room in an apartment shared by 4 others. In other parts of the country, this figure will buy you an entire house. Oh look! When I started out in grad school, I was paying about $275 a month for a small room with a sink. I shared the kitchen, toilets, and showers with 18 other people. This was close to the downtown area of one of the most expensive cities in the world. When I relocated for work, I moved into my very own apartment for $400 a month. Then I moved into a house together with my future wife for $330 per person per month. We then made the mistake of moving into a house at $700 per person per month. That lasted a year with stagnating savings as a result. We currently spend $237 per person per month. The idea is therefore to seriously consider whether your current living arrangements are optimally aligned with your liberty and pursuit of happiness. Is your money best spent on an extra bedroom or 5 more years of freedom that you will never get back? If not aligned, doing so should be of primary importance, unless you revel in interior decorating, and if so, why not decorate other people's homes and get paid for it? Home maintenance or repair and cleaning, most activities don't require a large home. Resources like money and time spent earning money may therefore be better spent on activities you enjoy rather than things you possess. Even if you like entertaining, you could simply rent a restaurant a few times a month or year that you do. If you do it more often, open a bed and breakfast or consider expanding the realm of entertainment beyond eating. Obviously, the number of costs to live varies wildly as real estate has a very large price range depending on location. In some parts of the United States, you can get a mansion with a few acres and a lake for the price of a bungalow in pricier areas. So, that's housing. Anywho, I can't share a bathroom, people touch my stuff. Get over yourself. You can do that just fine. I do that, people touch my stuff. Hell, y'all, I share my bathroom literally with y'all. In fact, I'm gonna go take a piss. Here's proof that I share my bathroom. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. My shelf, my roommate's shelf, our towels, scale, medicine box. That's it. Anywho, stand by. I do need to relieve myself. Let me mute
Of course, we do have the standard debate about whether or not the seat should stay up or be down. I keep it up because I'm male. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, needed that. But yeah, no, there's no reason you need to have one bathroom per person. Is it nice? I mean, sure, but is it really worth extra months or years added onto your working life when you could be free instead? Fuck no. If you guys want to know my actual numbers, I pay $844 per month for my mortgage. Because my roommate is still trying to find full-time work, she only pays $200 a month for rent. But once she finds full-time work, I'm going to make her pay more closer to her fair share, something like $500 a month. In this way, my housing costs are extraordinarily low. I keep the seat down as a meal just because when you flush it, if you don't put it down, the bacteria flies everywhere. Oh dear. Here's the other thing. Okay. We're basically slightly more advanced monkeys. You're gonna have to learn to live with bacteria. It's everywhere and you can't eliminate it. And even if you did, all that would do is make your immune system weaker. I do clean the toilet, of course. I keep things clean enough. But don't go crazy with it. People touch my stuff, Horny Ag 2022. So CSY, I'm looking at a place and the asking price is $2.4 million. Good gravy. Well, if you really like living there, the answer is, look at renting out rooms. Obviously, the rent in Australia can be a lot higher than it is here. So, I don't want poopy particles flying. Well, I mean, just flush the toilet and you're fine. Yeah, 1.6 mil in American, that is obscene. That is... Yeah, I bought my house for $138,000. That's it. And it is amazing. So CSY, we're kind of at the 3-hour mark for the stream. I was probably going to end it here, but you guys have been so wonderful. I'm wondering, would you guys like to see me go out and wash my car? Oh, you do have 2 housemates. Well, then you're doing fine. Don't worry about it. If you got 2 housemates, you're probably splitting your expenses better than most people. And I know you guys make great bank at Western Australia. Who wants to see a car wash stream? Do you want that? Does everybody in chat want that? How much battery power do we have left? 62%. If I send you the rent now, could you make the washed car my car? Well, you mean October's rent? No, you're not invisible. You're right here. I see y'all saying yes, please. I mean the 200 I owe you right now. All right, I'll be a bro. I'll wash Dodgers. Just saying, she has the best fucking rent deal in the world. $200 a month. In that case, I need your keys, Dodge. Oh, there they are.
Yep, they're right there.
Looks like we're washing Dodge's car. Lucky her.
Thank you.
Yeah. Pay your rent.
Yep, on it. Just gotta mess with cash out a bit.
She's nice and all, but damn it, I do want her to find full-time work because I would prefer to get more than $200 a month for renting. Dodger is from New Jersey, so she is, yes, very American would be a good way to put it. Galaxy Brain Dodger. Yeah, I don't know how she fucking pulled that one off. I'm too nice. I should be doing this with my car, but if that's the case, we're gonna need to set up here. I'm gonna put the laptop there. You're from New Jersey too? That makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna back up the car. Stand by, y'all. Obviously, I'm gonna have to get the hose out. We're gonna do all of that, so this will take me just a moment. I'm gonna get everything rocking and rolling. All right, come on, Dodge. You gotta at least clean up stupid close. Oh my gosh, that was nerve-wracking actually. Okay, so let's see how the stream looks. So, this is the gift of gab. That might be, that very well might be. So, we're going to, y'all get the Def Leppard ready, and we'll start with the car wash, I suppose. Be all a bit closer, and then I need to go get the buckets. Step inside, walk this way, you and me, babe. Hey, hey, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I wish I had an 8-bit version of Pour Some Sugar on Me for this.
I don't know if this is, should this be part, should I classify this as hot tub stream? I'm gonna do that. This is gonna be hot tub stream. This is, actually, all right. Is there a car wash category? That's car wash simulator. No. Come hose him down. Oh God, y'all get that soon enough, you horny motherfuckers. We're gonna stick with just chatting. There we go. All right, stand by. Pour some sugar on me. Come on, fire it up. Pour your sugar on me. Can't get enough. I'm hot, sticky, sweet. From my hands to my feet, yeah. Let's go shower. Alright, let me get the soap. Get it all sudsy lovely. This is awesome. All right, so that'll be my dunk bag, or my dunk bucket, and then this is going to be my clean bucket, so we're going to wash that out. There we are. Someone's putting an offer on your house. Ooh, F in chat for that. All right, get all nice and sudsy here. All right. Yeah, don't ask me how Dodger pulled this one off. I don't know how I got stuck washing her car. Kind of booty, if you ask me. There we go. Ah! Now I got water in my eyes. Dang it. Alrighty. So how's the view, y'all? A little bit good? Y'all like it? I'll obviously change view as I go around it, but this will be a good start. Go shower. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'll get plenty wet. Oh, it's nice. Getting hot. Starting to get warm here, y'all. Where are we at? Y'all liking this? I guess y'all are getting the car wash.
Working at the car wash, yeah. Let's start on this side. There we go. Oops. There we go. There we go. Just had to get a little bit more slack. All right. Let's do this. Let's get sudsy with it. Oh, yeah. Get it nice and clean. Ah, looks like y'all lucked out. You know, I was supposed to make this for 30 new followers. Only 12 of y'all actually knew. We only got 12 new followers today, but hopefully we'll get a few more. This is thanks to the generosity of CSY, the Anonymous Man, LT, PSI, and everyone else that has been so kind to me today. In terms of what y'all have donated, it has just been shockingly generous in ways I never could have expected. I'm very, very grateful. Oh, hang on. I didn't realize I was off camera. So when are you getting a car wash stream with you in a bikini? Yeah, actually. You know, Mel, this is like new ground for me. Just be appreciative that I'm doing this. I get it. You're just, you know, concentrated essence of horny, but like, this is already a big step. Be grateful for what you have. Get the rest of this. You can go inside anytime you like. You got cleaning to do. Look, if she's gonna get to watch this, and it's her own car, the least she can do is watch it on Twitch, so that way I get an extra viewer. That seems pretty fair. I don't know about you guys. Gotta reach over, get all this. Gotta get a clean screen. Yeah. Here you go. Tilt the computer a little bit more this way. Yeah, there we go. Side. Top. The rear view. Get inside the creases, the mirror. Down to the fender. You missed a spot. Lower front light needs a hard scrub. I think you're right. Oh. Now, if this does not motivate y'all to continue being wonderful supporters and sharing that follow, not giving up, I don't know what will. I do it for the fans, you know? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's already gonna be so much cleaner. Oh. Start this side window. Oh yeah. This was a good attempt. Look, we all know. It's okay. That's half the fun. Get on to the back.
Remember, y'all, the bigger this channel grows, the more kind of stuff like this I can do. Y'all's support means a ton. Let me just throw this back up a little. Wash it off. Getting hot out. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, it's so much better. Nice and wet. Let it rain, you know? Got the shower setting on. Now, for the back end, y'all will. All right. So I'm about to do the back end, and for this I'm gonna have to kind of just do it quick, and y'all aren't gonna see as much because neighbor's fire dumped a bunch of ash on my car, and I was concerned about it messing with the paint. I mean, fair enough. Thanks, Dodge. But as far as, a little lightheaded. As far as the back's concerned, I'm worried that if I pull the computer too far away, it's going to lose connection and the stream will drop. So you guys just chill out here. You will see me do the other side, I promise. But for now, y'all are going to have to just let me do this real quick, okay? I'll be quick. I'll be nice and fast. Oh, that breeze feels great. There we go. All right. Halfway done. Now I just do the lower back. And then we'll move over to the left side and y'all get to see me again. There we go. That's all done. Sorry for the brief interruption of me actually doing the thing you guys asked for. I know that's not what y'all are looking for here, but we will. Ooh, have to come into the light a touch, I think. I gotta be careful not to. This is not a great angle. I got it. Careful, be careful. We'll come out here. That'll do. Make sure I don't step on the ant piles. That'd be bad. There we go. I can't really see the text on screen, so I'll just have to wait for a bit. I'm sure y'all don't mind. It's a lovely sunny day here. We're all having fun. All right. Those of you that are interested, this is not my car actually. This is my roommate's car because she is a slick talker. And basically Tom Sawyered me here. I'm washing her car because to be honest, I enjoy washing cars. It's just fun. I take pride in it. Makes the cars look good. Keeps the paint nice and shiny. And you wouldn't know it by the paint on this car, but this is a 10-year-old car actually. Whew. It's getting hot. Oh my gosh, we got more subs. Holy crap, y'all. Y'all are wonderful. Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All of y'all. We are washing the car. This is what happens when y'all really ball out on following and subscribing. Y'all get extra awards. Y'all get the subs. Y'all get it all. Oh, step inside, walk this way, you and me, babe. Hey, hey. Oh, shit, well, I got my shorts wet. Just a little. Get back more. There we go. Whew. Yeah, it's getting quite hot. Quite warm. Muy caliente. Oh, fill this up a bit more. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. There we go. Almost done. We're gonna give it the final rinse down. We'll move y'all back in, and we'll move the car back in. I'll check the comments momentarily in case there were any spots I missed, if you know what I mean. There we go. All right. That's the whole car. Oh, I did miss a spot right here. Yeah, let's get that. I think y'all need to move in back to the inside now. So we're gonna move y'all back. Up you come. And over. Back into the garage. All right, let me read chat. Omnibag, but. Welcome, Omnibag. Yes, but. Uncle Sam took care of my Volt for before a car came into custody. Yes. All right. Slack, turn the car around. It's hot out, man. It's getting very warm out, y'all. It's hot. Let me wash this car off. I'm probably gonna call it quits after this car. I may wash my own on my own time, but I'm getting quite dizzy. I need to go inside and relax for a little while. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna finish washing up, but if y'all enjoyed this stream, obviously, why don't I turn the light on in here? Maybe that'll improve the lighting ever so slightly. If y'all enjoyed this stream, y'all like what I do, please tell people, follow. Obviously, the subscribers have been amazing today. Truly a bumper crop in many ways. I have never seen, oh, hang on, I missed a spot. There we go. But I have never seen subscriber action like that. I don't think I've ever had that many people view my channel before in one sitting. So I think we crossed 40 at one point, actually several points. That's definitely new ground for me. So I'm gonna wash this off, and then we're probably gonna relax for a little while, and then I'll probably sign off. So if you guys got further questions, speak soon, or forever hold your peace. In the meantime, enjoy the show. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed a few down here. Oh, it's gonna get you wet. Oh, yeah. Oh, it has some wet. Let's get the rest of the car. good. There we go. All right. Oh, I know what I can do. You know what? You guys aren't going to get this. Who wants a little more? Who wants a little more, huh? I think we can do this is rural South Carolina, yes. Great state of SC. I think y'all have earned watching me dry it. So, stand by. We're gonna move car wash supplies over here for now. And then we're gonna pull the car in. And then we are going to dry it off. But for that, I need the keys. Oh, the keys are back here. My bad. Check, make sure the car is very much in. In fact, it's too far in. That'll do. The car is in, and now we shall dry it. Who wants to see me dry it? I know you all want to see me dry it. Look, I know what some of y'all are here for. Come on now. It's okay. We enjoy it. Let me close the garage door, though, because that's screwing with the lighting. My bad, y'all. No sensors. Stand by. Sorry about that. Yep. Oh, yeah. Get all this water off. There we go. Oh, that's it. I'm cleaning it because we had a ton of new followers and subscribers today, and this is my reward to y'all. That's the main reason. I'm very happy with the amount of new support we've gained today, and when we get that sort of thing, the people who follow my fans, y'all get the rewards. So why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? I'd rather bike to everywhere I go. Biking, absolutely. Biking is amazing. I love cycling. The trouble, of course, is that I live in a small town, and I actually work at a site where it is physically impossible for me to, I have to go through gates, and I would get turned away if I did not show up in a car. Literally, physically impossible for me to do so. So, unfortunately, there's a limit to the amount of biking I can do for transportation. But if you have the ability to live car-free, do it. You can save just obscene amounts of money relative to the people who can't. Cars are expensive. Gasoline is, too many people use gasoline as the barometer for how expensive a car is, and that's simply not correct. That doesn't factor in insurance, registration, maintenance, which, washing your car, this is easy and it's cheap, but it does take time, so you have to factor that into your day, Time has a cost. Always value your time at some amount of money. It's very important to do that. So we'll keep, speaking of washing, or rather drying the car right now. Nice and
dry. Oh, gotta get the door. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. The back. Get the glass up on here. I know y'all can't see this side. I get it. Stand by. This won't take long. There we go. There we go. Just let. A lot of this is going to be evaporating into the air too, because it's not 100% humidity today, which is nice. Because sometimes here in South Carolina, it very much is, or it is close enough to 100%, where you really do need to just kind of continue drying and drying and drying, and the water will never disappear. So there's benefits to it. We go ahead and like that. So what's Chad got for me? Good job. My car next. Okay. Yeah, no, I love biking. Cycling is absolutely fantastic. Can't recommend it enough. Bicycle is a money-printing youth machine, especially if you can use it to do all your errands. Get yourself a Bachfiets if you have a lot of cargo, or get yourself a pannier or a panier. I don't know how to pronounce it. The little rack thing on the back. But there's lots of good stuff like that. I'm gonna take the fan and plug it in. I think a little fresh airflow should help dry the car more efficiently. There we go. Clean up. Nice and good. This is all about hard work, y'all. You guys can achieve what I have achieved and quite a lot more if you bust ass, if you work hard, if you eat right, if you listen to my advice, ask questions, be inquisitive. There are things I don't know, and there are things that I can improve on. Those are things that if you ask in chat, you make me study things, make me improve, and then motivate each other. That's why I love this Discord server I've built, because I believe that's the whole goal of the community. It's going to be a lot of fun, y'all. Oh, let me get that fan on me though. Oh, that fresh air. Ooh, that's nice. All right. So this car, and this right here. Get that nice and dry. Oh, left a mark because my pants are wet. She's looking clean, looking nice and shiny. Mr. Dodger is quite grateful. But no, really, today I have nothing but thanks, nothing but pure gratitude for the outrageous and wonderful support I have gotten from my fans. And I made myself accessible on that Discord server. I really want to try and stay humble about this. I accept the fact that, look, right? I look good. I get it. But I did that because of hard work, and nothing I did here is unachievable for you guys. Work hard and you can do it. It's nice and clean. All right. There's a Bojangles. Bojangles is a fried chicken joint, but yeah. No, congratulations on the new job. And I'm hoping for her sake, Dodger, by the way, if you're watching this and you're looking for a great employee in the great state of South Carolina, Dodger's looking for full-time work, and she comes with my highest recommendations in terms of being willing to learn and adaptability. She's great about it. So, wow, 37 viewers. What else would y'all like to see me do? I should give you a few more. I'll give you a few more jump ropes. Look at that. That'll actually circulate some air around here too. Who wants jump ropes? Yeah, I know what y'all want. So Raising Cane's is actually a cheap imitation of a Texas A&M restaurant in College Station called Lane's. In the mid-90s, Lane's came to be in College Station. Raising Cane's, a couple LSU students came over for the LSU A&M series in 94, 95. Or it might have been 95, 96, and they Stole the idea, added a golden retriever, dulled the flavor of the sauce, and created Raising Cane's. All right, here we go. Oh, I can feel the water bouncing off of me. There we go. Damn it, got stuck in my toes. This is I'm struggle busting with this right now. There we go, getting a rhythm. Damn it, come on. There we go. 10, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 30. 6, 7, 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. Damn, 87. I'll complete the 100. 88, 89. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Woo! Yeah, I do need to rest. I think this is going to be it, y'all. Really amazed the amount of people we've had show up. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. I think we're going to call it a day. And so let me tell you about the schedule. Next week, I will be live on Thursday afternoon at 5 Eastern time, okay? 304 followers. Yeah, so we got 13 followers today. That's awesome. So I'll be live at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, and then 8 in the morning, bright and early, Friday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning. So if you like this, guys, you will get more. But remember, until next time, be the best you can be. Inspire others. Motivate others. Get fucking strong. Up here, down here, you can do it. All right? Remember that, y'all. Be the best person you can be today. Go out, kick ass. Let's go. Oh, you still wear tighty whities? Thank you for the late follow. All right, we are heading off the air now. Have a great Sunday, y'all.